Smoke weed every day. Keeping it on lockdown. All world is in the building.
My hood. Ain't nothing normal. You can take a walk in my hood. Everything paranormal. Everything paranormal. Yeah. We got something for you. Open up the door, you could be a model. Yeah. If you really try to step into the buckle up, I'ma show you where it's at. We gon' burn a couple blunts, we gon' pop a couple caps. I ain't talking about 4-5s from the strap. Still a type and driving, so we headed off the map. What you know about? Taste the color, seeing sound with a turning nothing into something when we out the minds. Vandalizing lies with the truth. Ain't nobody wanna take shots, it's proof. All we ever wanted was the answers. Looking for unique, but a vision keep the phantom. It's a black man, goes writing in a pentagram. Up from the plate, I thought the program. Not too many open to the power that they hold. Just know that when we shine, it's the reflection of your soul. Supreme beings moving, watch the galaxy unfold. We are not the earth, if you not know, welcome home. Yeah. Welcome to my hood. My hood. Ain't nothing normal. You can take a walk in my hood. My hood. Everything paranormal. Everything paranormal. Yeah. You just gotta die, we got something for you. Open up the door, you could be a model. Yeah. If you really try to run, step into the I gotta hold on to this feeling. I be seeing visions through the folds of the prism. Projecting all wishes, anything I want is given. Paranormal vision, you can call it supervision. Control the superstition, make them wonder how we do it. They seen us in the mud, now we out here making music with the paranormal movement that's stronger than what you deal with. If Jesus was just a fraud, then hallelujah for Judas. Caesar is not the mob, so it just had to be Brutus. They hate when we on our job, cause persecution is useless. Proof that what we doing is more than just making music. Utilizing the truth, drop it off in the hood, showing what's really good. The feeling is understood. We know just what it means to get it by all means. Supreme beings moving, watch reality explode. We are not alone, if you not know, welcome home. Yeah. Welcome to my hood. My hood. Ain't nothing normal. You can take a walk in my hood. My hood. Everything paranormal. Everything paranormal. Yeah. You just gotta die, we got something for you. Open up the door, you can be a model. Yeah. If you really try to run, step into the portal.
It's my theme music. Every good hero should have some.
20,000 police in the whole town. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
Shit. Smoke weed every day.
From Boston out of space, we're gonna take you all over the place. So sit back and enjoy the ride, because this is Paranormal Hood Live.
Six strokes.
All right. You're gonna learn today.
And you know this, man.
Hey, Robin.
Just mad cause your ass is old. Hold up. Hey.
Who's doing all that coughing in the stream?
Who's doing that?
Shut up, Robin.
Wasn't me.
Shut up, Robin.
Fuck off.
Smoke this good shit. Let it out.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
And I'm out of bubble gum.
All
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
That's a huge bitch.
You're just gonna play the soundboard all night.
Oh my God, China, that's adorable.
Is that going to be the whole show? Okay, so good night, everybody. Oh, there he is.
This is Billy Carson, aka Forbidden Knowledge, and you're listening to Paranormal Hood Live Radio. They are the paranormal voice of the hood.
the paranormal voice.
When I came home, there was a man in my house.
God damn it! We lost. We fucking super lost, man. Tell them, McCluskey. Tell them what time it is. I don't believe you people.
What's your dad?
You people.
What do you mean, you people?
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Should I play the chicken rap now, Robin? Will that make you feel better?
Yeah, it would.
Huh?
Well, she's got her own theme song now.
I do.
What is wrong with Robin Eagle's song?
No. Wasn't it? What is wrong with Robin Eagle's song? Because Duke and I listen. That shit is stuck in my fucking.
I kept singing it.
I know it's one of those things you can like use for driving music. You know, when you're doodling down the road, sing to the Robin Eagle song show.
No, you know what? Honestly, Robin.
Yeah.
Honestly, he reminds me of when I worked at the piano bar. Like he sounds like the people who would play the piano and just literally sing live. Like he doesn't have a bad voice.
Well, he used to not have a bad voice, but the stuff that he records is absolutely horrid. But he used to not be bad. He sang in his twin sister's wedding. And he was a good musician. Well, you know, average. And a good singer, average. But he suddenly came back to the old Todd and did the Robin.
I know you don't like the man, but the man can sing. He may not be what he used to be, but the man can sing. Like he's not talentless at all.
I give you that. But what he's displaying lately has been awful, and that's why
all I know is in that one song he was able to capture
everything,
the essence of Robin.
Well, we've known each other for a few years. He knows, we know each other, and he is.
You do. Wait, let me ask you a question, Robin, because I want to jump into this real quick. Because that's kind of interesting that you say that, and I think this is one of the biggest fucking problems going on clearly today. How well do you really think you know him? Because clearly people think that they know a lot of people that are in this fucking community, and they're finding out today they don't know shit.
Hey, I've said this before, and I've always issued a disclaimer that, okay, I know this person as well as you can possibly know them on YouTube. So I have said that before, and you go along with it, you go with the flow, you get into their conversation, they become part of your internet life, and but then shit starts creeping in that they haven't revealed to you before. And whoa.
Shouldn't that be the automatic assumption though?
I don't know. You know what? I'm really busy out here having a great time, and it's nearly always harmless. So I don't go looking for it. And when it lands on me, it's I don't, maybe I'm naive, Pollyanna, my sister used to call me that. But I always
Robin, that's a great disclaimer, but your ass is far from fucking naive. Okay, you can try that shit somewhere else. You are not fucking naive. There's nothing naive about you.
When it comes to hooking up with my fellows, unless you can like be in the same room with somebody and stuff, as much as I can read people and know people, it's not as easy on the internet.
But I absolutely agree. But that's been the problem, and people fucking bash me because I say like I'm cool with people. You know what I'm saying? There's some people like Corey. I consider Corey a friend. I've had a long relationship with her. She's been around for 10 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? We've built that. Now,
that's a long time.
Am I going to go, if not, God forbid, Corey did something and they call me to trial? Am I going to go defend her to the hilt?
You don't know her.
Right,
You
exactly.
really don't.
Hold on, let me finish my point. And that's what I keep saying. Like everybody, like this friendship and this white knighting of people is fucking hilarious. It comes back to bite you. You can only know people on the internet so well, and people put themselves out there way too fucking much for individuals they should not be doing this shit for, because they're eating crow over shit that you should not have to eat crow over.
Yeah, we see it a lot, but it's really sort of
who sees it a lot though, Robin? That's what I don't. Let me. Okay.
After the fact, we see
well,
it after
see,
the fact.
here's the whole thing though. Even from the beginning, especially because we're gonna talk about names. Fuck it, it's all out there now. So with this dude Davey, I was on his show once. And there's only one person who's not around right now who I confided in how I felt about that dude. And I never trusted him from day one. My computer, the moment I went on this fucking live, I swear the dude was a fucking hacker because my camera stopped working on my computer as soon as I got off of work dealing with that dude's fucking show. And I never trusted him after that. And I watched all the meltdowns and all the things online to get donations and all the pity parties and all that type of shit. And how depressed he was, all this type of shit, all seemed like a big fucking act to me. And I didn't understand. I stopped fucking with that dude immediately after that.
That's Jiggy, damn. And I remembered today, and I shared it with Maggie. I'm friends with Omni Eris, Michael's, gay fellow. And I once told Michael, I said, hey, I kind of tried to be a matchmaker, and Michael immediately dipped out. He said, nope, that I don't get a good vibe from that guy at all. Sorry, no thanks, but no thanks. And Michael told me that a couple of years ago. Duh. And then you had that reaction.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, you have. It's a backstory. He was one of the people in the community. He used to have called the Sunday Chill. I think his channel was expanding the process, whatever. And pretty much I believe that's how I got to know Maggie, and Maggie. Right, exactly. Maggie was his friend, I believe, whatever. And I'm not calling her out. I'm just saying she clearly all this stuff.
Maggie is absolutely devastated.
It's a real deep story, Corey. Like it's like it'd have to be told in segments and understand. Some of it I don't even get because I was already removed from the whole situation when all this falling out shit started to happen with everybody. Because like I said, I was literally a dude. Once I went on his show, I did something about him just wasn't rubbing Jiggy the right way, and I was like, I'm good. So I don't know the whole fallout, and I don't want to fucking spend that.
And a lot of people got hurt.
I heard some people talking about this Baz and Davey today, and something about Robin's show, and I saw the video afterwards of Robin and like Maggie's crying, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. Maggie was crying because Davey lied to us all this time, and there was a newspaper article talking about something that happened 20 years ago, where Davey had.
Let's just say he's not a good person. I don't want to. Yeah, he's just not a good person. He's not the type of person that. Yeah, and it involves shit
that. Piece of shit.
Pedophilia. There I say.
Again, say he's a piece of shit. Like I don't want to.
All kinds of P words. Think of all the alliteration that anyway, that's
you just gotta push it, don't you, Robin? Like we get the point. Like
I know. Well, some people might not.
Well, if they don't, fuck them. Catch up. That's not. I'm not here.
Catch up. Watch the show.
I got it.
I'm not here to fucking go over 2 years of bullshit that's been going 2 or 3 years of shit. It's actually 3 years at this fucking point, right? Yeah, because I've been. Yeah, it'll be 2 years. Okay, yeah, it'll be 3 years at this fucking point.
I think the biggest thing people should remember is so many people got hurt because of this, and people fought because of this.
But people get hurt because people invest in these fucking stories. Listen, how do you call? Oh, but how do you call out Corey Good? How do you call out David Wilcox? All these people for fancy, crazy ass stories and stuff, and possibly being crazy, possibly having issues. But you don't look at somebody like Davey who's online giving his whole spew like somebody broke into his house and there's blood from the cat, and he can't do his show anymore. He needs donations. He needs help. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
nobody's analyzing that shit though. Everybody's sitting there feeling sorry for motherfuckers instead of saying like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I got
why?
caught up in it.
Yes, because
I sent him money, and so did Maggie. Okay, here, there. I said it. That too. I said that.
I get it, and that's what I'm saying. Like, people need to start vetting these people the same way you're vetting these fucking Corey Goods and all these other fucking people. The same people we're dealing with online. These people are not friends. They're not. You don't know people's background.
It is, Eileen.
They're not your family. They're not your friends. No matter. Okay. It'll give you a little oxytocin rush if you can buy somebody a pair of wellies because they can't walk in the mud in their cheap tennis shoes. Oh, yeah, you guys, I'm that kind of
man. Listen,
lady.
You can fall for every fucking story you want. Okay, I got a bridge to sell you. You want to buy a bridge?
Fuck you.
If you don't buy this bridge, I can't feed my kids. So I need to sell this bridge. So who's buying?
You think I have a slow learning curve? Fuck you.
I think maybe it's because I grew up around hustlers and gangsters and shit like that, and you just see how people maneuver. So I see how people maneuver online. Billy Carson's, they remind me of the same fucking motherfuckers. Like I said, playing 3-Con Monte, the shell game, trying to sell you a fake Rolex, trying to sell you fake fucking gold and all that shit and everything like that. That's exactly what these motherfuckers are doing, including a lot of these grifters. Davey is a grifter. That's what it comes down to. He is a grifter. He is a larper.
Eileen, Jiggy really does love Robin.
Got people feeling sorry for a piece of shit. And then you in there earlier talking about, and everybody had a crush on him. I don't have a fucking crush on that motherfucker. He looked like...
No. Truly, people came to me. And a lot of people had a crush on him.
Well, that's good for them. Clearly, they have no taste either.
Obviously not. Those people are absolutely silent now, Jiggy. Those people are silent.
Oh, people always go silent when they have to eat crow. That's the problem. A lot of people end up having
their eyeballs have.
And Robin, I will give you credit because you're not retreating. At least you are standing up for yourself and be like, I made a mistake, and you made a video talking about you were wrong. And that's good. At least that you're willing to acknowledge the fact that you made a mistake. But people need to learn from this shit.
You don't learn anything from shit you do right.
That's right.
This was an important lesson for me and for Maggie. And I hope for anybody watching that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I learned that lesson offline a long time ago.
Oh, well, me too. Offline. But
exactly. But I apply. Why is it that people don't apply what they apply in their everyday life to their social media and online presence? I don't understand that. Why do they let their guard down and all of a sudden it's a fucking free for all online?
Oh, that's so darling. Because you're not a mommy. And you're not a grandma.
Okay, I'm a grandfather. I'm a grandfather. I've raised plenty of children who are not my own. I don't have any children, but I've raised plenty of children.
You don't have them online, though, like
Robin,
I do.
Yeah, because you tried to adopt me as a son. That's why I was saying not to be an asshole. I'm not your son. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly why I was hesitant and resistant to have that shit put on me. It sounds funny, you're laughing, but
sensitive.
I'm not sensitive. I'm smart. I'm smart. I don't make those type of attachments.
God,
I don't.
I wasn't drawing up adoption papers for fuck's sake.
But again, seriously. That's how the shit starts with people. I'm just saying, Robin, I know you from the presence of our conversations online, but people do all kinds of weird shit online. And to me, once people start trying to
weird shit online, though.
I didn't say you necessarily, but you do too. You do too. You adopt. You do. You sit here talking about all your kids online and shit and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure people confide you. They come to you, and that's fine. You're older. You're very wise. You've got a great perspective on life. You've lived. I can understand how people will gravitate towards you, and there's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying at the same time is, but at the same time, you need to keep your fucking guard up.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay, well then be a fool then. And then every few months, you can keep having to put out statements and videos and shit, recanting how you were fucking in love and how this person was perfect and you were white knighting idiots.
In love? What? I was white knighting.
I know you were. You absolutely were. You were doing it early, and then all of a sudden you went and read a fucking thing. You're like, oh shit. Like, okay.
Oh shit.
This thing about it too is I wouldn't even open up the fucking link because I'm like, well, this dude's a fucking piece of shit too. I don't even know if this motherfucker is trying to send me some bullshit or something.
I looked it up on Google and went that way. Found it because I didn't trust him either. And that's the problem too, is because the name's out there. So fuck Baz, he's a piece of shit. But he admitted to people that he's a whatever. Same thing he accused Davey of. And when it's coming from one person who already kind of blackballed himself from the community in a lot of ways with some shit he did, I didn't know if I could believe Baz. And then when Davey said that he didn't say the ages were wrong, if he admitted the ages, I would have dropped him right then. I was like, fuck you. I said that in the
man.
If he's guilty, fuck him. But if he's not, it's bullshit the Baz. And if he's in prison, I'm assuming he's guilty. Fuck him. Fuck Davey.
Fuck them both.
Both of them. Yeah. Both pieces of shit.
All Baz did today was come in to cause controversy, and he did the right thing in the sense that he exposed. Hold on, Robin. Hold on.
Sorry.
He exposed what needed to be exposed, but at the same time, it doesn't make him a better person. It doesn't make him not a piece of shit. He just did what he wanted to do to shut people up. So, all right, he's right. He got what he needed to do today. That's fine, but move the fuck on. You're still no better than the fucking guy you're fucking talking shit about. You're both pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And I think
and Baz, in case you're listening, just so you know, there's not a goddamn thing that I sound like I would not say to your fucking face. Okay?
Same here.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Say right to your face. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. No,
Fuck you. But I am grateful for having that knowledge now. I'm grateful to Baz. Fuck you, Baz. But I'm grateful for having that knowledge. Shit. That's can you do the flushing sound, Jiggy?
You leaving? You going to bed?
No, this is for Davey and for Baz.
So that's my thing. That's my thing.
Whoever can do it first.
Well, they need a whole bunch of stuff. Fuck them. Okay, there you go. We just
Good.
Yeah, you know what? I got perfect sounds for them. Give me 1 second. I have to scroll through my board here.
Thank you. Thank you. This is therapeutic.
There you go. Okay.
I have everything.
Okay, Robin, you feel better now?
No.
What?
You feel better now?
Hey, everyone. Hey, Deb.
Hi, Veronica over in
Actually, to Baz and to Davey. Oh, and Davey, drop the soap. Enjoy.
Drop that soap. Yeah, I'll send you soap, Davey, when you run out.
And it won't be on a rope either.
Not on a rope. You want it to, hit down.
Send you a bar of Crisco oil soap.
Crystal. By Ice Cube. It's called No Vaseline.
Exactly.
Some people,
although he made that for Easy.
I know we made it, but I'm dedicating it there.
Some people deserve it dry. You know what I mean? Never mind the lube.
Just bloody those bastards.
Hey,
Can I? What?
No, go ahead. Speak.
Can I change the subject? I would like to address our dear friend Dex. Dex.
Hi, Dex.
I see that you have trimmed your beard somewhat, or something happened, or some sort of a bear in the woods started chewing your beard
It'd just
off.
be the angle too.
Because you've had this sticky out thing on one side. Do I need to come over there with my?
He's not real.
Trimmers.
No, if you have a comb that shit. That's how you cut your beard, sweetheart. You comb it
Damn, what the fuck? How you gonna tell the man how? Maybe he wants his beard the way his beard is. How are you beard maintenance? When did you become the beard police and shit?
At the moment, I've got to keep it like this. I've got to like twist it and tie it all up. And put it
honey.
in like that just for work because I'm not allowed to have a long beard at work. So, I haven't cut it.
Okay.
You get to some
blah,
beard
blah, blah. I'm glad to know about your routine and your struggles, Dex. However, my point is you need to get some really good scissors and trim that shit up before you do your beard routine. You've got some.
Why do I need to do that, bro? Why are you telling me what to do with my beard? I'll do what the fuck I want with my beard.
Thank you.
Tell us that.
No, seriously.
Hey, Robin. Hey, Robin.
Shut up.
Okay.
You suck, you jackass.
Hang on a sec.
That's why I tell the man what to do with his beard. That's called the tickler. You don't know about the tickler, Robin.
It's a thigh tickler. It's called the thigh tickler,
Exactly. Thank you. The tickler. She don't know nothing about that. It's all right, Dex. I tried to school her. She don't listen. I tried to school her before. She was asking John, all of us, about the goatees and the beards and shit. I'm like, you keep them like this because while you're down there, this is the tickler. See, it goes right, scoops right around, tickles the little anus and shit like that. No, we know what we're doing. Mind your business.
You have a goatee, it does the anus. You have a good big one like this, it tickles the thigh.
Exactly. See?
Tickles right down the leg.
See, Robin, learn something. Learn something, Robin.
Oh, like you guys can't ever learn anything, please.
Well, teach us something. We ain't the ones talking shit. Critique. We don't know. You're not even on camera. Nobody critique. You could be in your pajamas right now with your hair in rollers, and we wouldn't know. No one could critique your appearance, but you're gonna sit here and critique the man's beard and shit like you're the beard police. Fuck the police. Fuck the beard police.
I know. I haven't been on the show for like a month, and the first thing she says to me is, "Cut your fucking beard."
Exactly.
Well, welcome back, Dex.
Damn, Robin. Damn, Robin, you're just controversial all around.
What is that?
I love you, Robin. I love you.
I love you, Dex. You know I.
Hey, Robin. Hey, Robin.
Just mad because your ass is old.
I just wanted to say something about what you were talking about before, like with Davey. Like, it's really funny, and I understand what you were saying, Jiggy. Like, I've spent the last 4 or 5 years connecting with people through Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that, and getting to know them online. But I've spent a lot of time traveling around Australia and even over to the UK and meeting some of these people and making them real life people in my life and connecting with them on a real level, not just on the internet. And you have to be selective. Some of these people aren't who they are on the internet. And Davey was one of the only people that said he'd catch up with me when I got to Scotland, and then ducked out and I couldn't get a hold of him and didn't hear it from him. And then it was like, oh no, I wasn't feeling well. I was a bit depressed, and no, I couldn't catch up with you. And it was a bit odd, and that's all I want to say. So,
well, it makes sense. Again.
Yeah. Maggie feels really awful. She's shriveling inside because she hosted Davey in her house.
I know. I remember that because when he had the break in, he needed someplace.
Yeah.
I need to get away, and I believe that's where he went.
Yeah,
it was nice enough to open up her home.
It was just after I was there.
We all made donations so that, and he had the cheaper option of taking a trainer, but no, he wanted the more. We donated money, so he spent money on the more expensive option, like it was this glorious vacation. And he went to her house, and she just is hurt when she looks back on his visit.
Hey, Robin, you done throw money all this place. Where's my fucking lighter? You are a straight up nigga.
That your lighter died. She did put it on her page.
No, but she said, I'm going to get you a lighter, Jinky.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. No, I said I'd post.
No, you didn't. Robin, I will go back and play it for you.
You'd buy
yes. One. I'm gonna get, because you were complaining about the price. You want to go back and listen?
Right.
Okay, damn it. Okay, I need to open another tab. I'll get your
nigga.
goddamn
Because remember, he's supposed to deduct it from the $2 million that you owe him.
Thank
so
you. Spooky
That
even
is
did the
true,
amount.
Joey. That is true.
It
You know,
was like, I don't want to say how much it was, but it wasn't that much.
well, why didn't any of you guys?
The oldest I did, that's the one that died.
So none of you guys chipped in. He only needs what, 6 of them?
Okay.
He only needs 6 of them. You guys, why aren't all of your friends?
Robin, but what about you? We're talking about you right now.
I'm too
You
poor.
committed. You
because
were the
I
only one that
bought
actually
him his
committed.
wireless mouse that is still working.
And the
So-
keyboard. Mm-hmm.
And the
They
keyboard.
got a million
So
It died. It happened.
It's okay, Robin. I get it. I know, Robin doesn't care about black people. I understand.
Not many people do it.
We always thought it was CW. It's really Robin.
Turns out,
I don't think Robin has a soul.
I think you might be right, Spooky.
CW was really offended that I said that. Dang.
And he put you in your place, too.
He did.
Oh, he's tried many times, but he.
Well, but
does
he
not
did.
succeed.
Oh, but he did. No, he didn't. You bowed down like a punk bitch.
Funnily enough, I clipped that moment for Chantavision today.
Eileen, he's not mean. Trust me. She's
The next episode is really long. It's at like 15 minutes already.
Wow.
I
We are
have
not.
Yeah, it's gonna be long.
Take that back.
I have the attention span of a prairie dog. I don't know what.
Well, prairie dogs actually have one of the
Yeah,
most.
they have a great attention. What are you talking about?
It is. Have you ever seen them? How they watch for predators for hours?
They're great hunters and shit and stuff. Yeah.
No,
You better take it back, Robin.
Try it again, Robin.
Okay, how about a mouse? A field mouse.
Dog
I have
fish.
the attention-
They got all those predators. They got to pay attention to.
What did you say, Dad?
Goldfish got a 5-second memory.
Oh,
How
he's
about a
goldfish.
mayfly? There's only so much time in the day. How about a mayfly?
Whatever works for you, Robin.
That works for me. I don't.
you were serious. I'm sorry.
My
Why don't you get
attention.
him a lighter?
Squirrel.
Spooky.
I know she's trying to see. You know what it is. That's what she does, Spooky.
Get a lighter. Here she goes.
I'm going to buy you a fucking lighter, Jiggy.
Okay, sure. Whatever, Robin.
Really? You got a laptop. How can you afford a light? Oh, wait, you have $2 million.
Exactly. Hello.
It's just $2,019.
Is it up
19
to
is for,
19
like, the
now?
lighter
I
and the
thought it
shipping.
was. I thought it was 4. Oh yeah, 14 plus shipping.
It's collecting interest, Robin. That's why the $2 million is
I've
collecting
never.
interest.
I've never spent that much on a lighter my whole life. This better be a fucking good lighter, Jiggy, if I'm gonna get you one.
I gotta go check this thing out now.
When I was doing that,
You're the one that told me to put multiple versions on there. I just put ones that I know my hands most likely
I
couldn't break.
figured you'd post a 10-pack of a Bic selection,
What would be the point of that?
so you could have lighters. You know, you were whining about, lighters.
All right. Is that what you use? Use Bic lighters, Robin?
I'm looking at one right now. It's Robin's
Bic
egg
lighters?
glue. Bic.
I actually ordered big lighters off
As,
Amazon.
as in flick your Bic.
What's a Bic lighter?
What would also
Very
happen, Robin, with Bic lighters, because I smoke so much, is that it makes my thumb, like it fucks my thumb up, actually.
Oh,
So
well,
that's why
you
I don't like Bic
develop a
lighters.
callus, like guitar players.
Exactly.
have.
Yeah, I'm not a guitar player.
But you're a Bic flicker. You could be a Bic flicker and have a
I don't want to
callus.
be a Bic flicker. That's the whole point.
Well, you're bad.
My hands are deadly weapons. They need to be precise at all time and on point.
You don't
My,
want
hand,
to be
my hands may
precise
save your
with
life
the-
one day, Robin.
At this point in your life, yeah.
What
It's
do you mean
like
at this
me.
point?
I sit in my chair a lot,
Okay.
take naps.
Okay.
It's being mean.
What does that have to do with my hand, Robin?
Oh, no.
I know you don't know.
Just
I think you're squirreling it again.
what?
That's what you do.
Oh,
You
he's tired,
squirrel.
John. Look at his face. He's so tired.
Squirrel.
He's tired.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
went
want to
up.
antagonize you right now. I won't even antagonize the poor puppy.
Yeah, he did right
look at
today.
that baby.
He wasn't going to go on any of them, but he snuck out. I was like, let's go. Like, all right.
Oh,
What a
Yeah,
day. What have we all learned?
That garage sale he was helping with. And he started howling. I started getting him going. It was great. Everyone stops and looking. Tell him.
oh, look at it.
Condolences on Superfly too, John. I haven't had a chance to talk to you.
Yeah, I still see him. I still expect to see him every morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Doing good for a
that's
couple days, but this morning, every time I went out, I was just like, I came home and like, where's he? Oh, damn it! And it's really that split sec, just enough for you to feel regret.
yeah.
How old was he, man?
Yeah. The what?
How old was he? How old was he?
He was 14. He would have been 15 in January.
Oh, that's rough.
It's a good age.
You lost a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard.
There is no teenagers here.
That's Sammy. Xerxes will be 8 this year.
Wow.
So I got another 10 years with him. Thor's going to be 5. I'm not sure how old Honey Bear is, and Sammy's probably around 14 too. She's doing better.
No, Enki's
doing
3
better
next month.
How old is Enki next month?
He's 3 next month. I can't believe I've had him for 3 years already.
Yeah, I remember you got him. Where's he at? Let me see him.
Yeah. Where are you, boy? Enki.
Let me see you at the journey.
He said he doesn't want to be on camera right now. He's camera shy.
Yeah.
He didn't get hair and makeup yet.
There
he is.
Oh, that's a kitty cat.
Hey, Bubba. Hey, handsome boy.
Oh, look at that.
What's up, big handsome? Big
Beautiful
handsome.
face.
Cute Papa.
You superstar.
Hi.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Anki, do you want to move to a real country?
Drop bears.
Come to America. You have nothing to worry about here. You can run around.
He's already in
snow.
America.
Look at that dog's
in Southern
face.
California.
That
He's
is
happy down here.
You know, it's just is what it is every day.
His face.
I know that is complete love and contempt.
I know.
That dog's face and his ears. Aww.
But he was tiny.
The white cat's cost me $2,000 in the last week and a half because he had a urine infection and bloody got crystal. I had to take him to the vet last night. So, but he's coming good. He's actually much better now. So I've got to take him to the vet in a few hours to get him checked for his final checkup. So, but
you gotta eat that special food, the ash-free food or something like that.
Yeah, no, I've got all the expensive urinary food now and everything because, like, it's cost me so much. It's not worth not bloody spending the money on the good food. So,
yeah.
But
we had a cat. That's the only reason I knew is because we had a cat who got the crystals too. I mean, fortunately, we got him to the vet quick enough, and I mean, we didn't have to spend $2,000. But he said that he had to, for the rest of his life, had to eat this special ash-free food or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, well, I should have had him on it anyway, but I just until I was working, it's been hard to afford stuff down here. But
it's expensive,
he's yeah, I mean, like I had him checked up, and I had tests done and everything, and he was all right. He had a bit of an infection, and they treated that and that. But the crystals got so bad that on Sunday night he was so blocked up he couldn't go to the toilet. And the problem is if they their
bladder will explode.
Yeah, and the toxins build up in their blood because they're not getting rid of the waste. So he had to have, and he was put on all sorts of drugs and tested and that, and I left him in the No, he's good. He's good. So
that's good.
We're not having. And the thing is, the vet said, it can happen. It happens to male cats a lot, and it's not
male
and
neutered cats for some reason. Our vet tells them all if you're going to get your male cat neutered, get him on the food right away. and then it won't.
Interesting.
And they should just because it's only the male cats that get this thing for some reason.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
only
that's
if they're
right.
neutered.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I mean, Ra had it last year, so during the coronavirus, and I got that. I put him on the food for a few weeks and probably a couple of months actually, but it's so expensive.
It is.
But now I'm working in that. I can buy it in bulk, and it's a bit cheaper when you buy it in bulk. So. But yeah, no, they're both on it now.
Because I mean, there's different brands. Let's look, maybe shop around. I mean, I don't know how, what kind of variety you guys get down there. So.
Yeah, well, it's a vet. It's the only one that you can't get from the shops because it's a prescription one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So of course, it's going to be more expensive. Okay.
They get to charge way more money.
Have you looked online?
Yeah, I did. And I looked at online, and it was like the vet's actually like a couple of dollars cheaper. So I was like, well, I'll just go to the vet. So,
there you go. Okay.
With my chihuahuas, I buy the special food from the vet, and then I found a pet store had the same stuff. I'm like, oh, let's just go here then.
Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll shop around when I can because I'm down south now, not in town. There's very limited access to things. You can go, 120 k's to Bunbury, which is sort of a fairly big town, and they've got stuff there. And I can probably go check out some of the shops there. But yeah, I looked online and it's like, But anyway.
Okay, I just figured.
The way I figured is I've spent that much money on vet bills and stuff in the last year on this sort of stuff. I might as well spend the money on the food rather than give it to the vet.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing is they have to have the food. Some people think they can have the food for a couple of months and then they're fine and they take them off and the same thing will happen. They have to.
Yeah, that's right.
The rest of their life.
Yeah, so they've got to stay on it. So that was the mistake I made last time.
People in the chat are recommending constant hydration. A water fountain, always available, fresh water all the time.
Mari. Yeah.
And I've seen this. So
who wrote that? Oh yeah, Veronica. Yeah. No, he's got plenty of water. That's what the vet said. And he drinks. He's a good drinker. So that was the problem. He was drinking all weekend, and I was watching him all day. And it's like because the vet wasn't open on the Sunday, I was like, I'm going to just not go to work first thing and just take him straight away on Monday. But I got to Sunday night, and he's such a staunch cat. He doesn't make noise when he's in pain, and he's pretty tough. So for him to be like crying in pain, I was like, nah. So I rang the emergency vet.
Our pets, they have more guts than us. Dogs and cats can be sick, and they don't complain.
Because they're predators. If they show weakness, they'll get killed by other predators. So they hide it.
Very true.
And they go and hide when they want to die, so that nobody can see them.
Ooh, it's time.
But
how much food is he in?
But it never ceases to touch we humans that they do this. We are always touched by that bravery that we consider bravery. To them, it's just routine. For us, it's not, because many humans complain a lot. They never do. Okay, I'm done.
No, you're not.
Robin's never
for now.
Oh,
we love you. You know that.
Thanks. I love you guys. Hey, Mari's in the chat over in there.
Oh, hey, Mari.
Hey, Mari.
I'm busy.
Yeah, JiGGY's doing his thing.
So motherfuckers can wait.
I've been busy the whole time I've been on camera.
I'm not waiting on you. We're carrying on,
Okay.
You're not talking. Shut up.
Put the train on autopilot.
Okay, guys, I want to say something real quick, just because somebody reached out to me and I found out something that's actually really good news, and I think you guys would be cool to hear this. So if you ever see Freebird, I don't know if he's still in the chat. Freebird is actually Captain Austin Zitt's brother.
No, I didn't
No
know
way.
that.
Yes, I thought everybody would like to know that because he was so loved in his community and stuff, and his brother reached out and he's been coming around and stuff like that. I just wanted him, just to feel warm around everybody because I know we talk a lot of shit and stuff like that, and I don't know if he was prepared for who we are, but
yeah, we talk all kinds of shit, but we're nice
in the chat.
people.
He's
We're
in the
nice
chat.
people.
He was here before, so okay.
He was here earlier.
I haven't seen
I just wanted to get his permission to let everybody know first before I said stuff, but I just figured everybody would like to know that.
Thank you.
Captain
That's nice to know.
Austin.
That's nice to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't know he had a brother. 'Cause I knew he had because his sister was giving us most of the information on his page, so but I didn't realize he had a brother. So.
Boy, I've seen him in chats for a long time. Not Cap Austin sits.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh boy. I hope his brother comes back.
He's here. He's been around, so that's what I just messaged him to make sure. I could see he might be here right now. I'm not sure.
He was
working. He could be at work or something as well because of the time of day it is there compared to here.
As we know, they're not 2 days ahead of us, Jiggy. Like we thought they were.
Well, that's like Jolly. That's like Jolly. When was it? Jolly was on was it Friday morning?
Friday, yeah.
Friday night. She's like, so what time are we going on? And I was like, Jolly, that was from yesterday, dear. It's like, you have to remember you're ahead of us. I've done that too. Cute. Wednesday. I think one time I asked John.
No, she thought I was going to do a Jiggy Juice on Friday. That's all. And Friday is a day I don't normally do it because I'm normally
no, but she was referring to an announcement.
She was referring to the paranormal hood post.
No, I think she was referring to the Jiggy Juice. I don't think she was referring to Paranormal Hood because she was there. I thought she was there Thursday for Paranormal Hood.
The time before.
That's why we were late.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. She thought Friday. She's like, "What time are you jigging?" If I go back and look at the tweet, I could have sworn she said, "What time are you doing a Jiggy Juice?"
No.
Well, she's in the fucking chat. You know what? Here's a quick way that she can answer.
Answer it. Yeah, but you got to remember that your Thursday show, your Paranormal Hood Thursday show is Friday for us. So
yeah, exactly.
It is easy to confuse things.
Freebird is in the chat, just so everyone knows. He's here, but he wasn't as funny as him.
Oh, hi, Freebird. Well, welcome anyway. I'm not funny at all. So
you're funny looking.
Yeah, I'm funny looking. But welcome, sweetheart.
Wait, you
funny smelling.
Looks like?
Welcome to the Freak Show. We love you.
Yes, we loved your brother. The captain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find this fucking
Speaking, I don't know why I thought about it last night. Where's Michael and Tiff?
I
haven't seen them.
I have been wondering
Just let it go.
Never mind. Okay.
Let it go.
No.
Okay. Never mind. Okay.
Message me because I was.
I'm not messaging shit. I'm not.
Then I'll find out on my own, you fucker.
Who are you going to find? What is there to find out? Sometimes when people just say, see, this is the problem with you again. Let it the fuck go. You're going to go open up cans of worms and have some shit to be talking about on the grannies. Like, let it go.
I would never talk about.
Well, some things just learn to let it go. It ain't some battles you don't want to fight. That's all. Like, why?
Well, I didn't know there was a battle.
Ay, Dios mío.
I just know that a couple of our
Mira, vete de carajo, cállate la boca, por favor.
I didn't know.
Are you still talking about
Yes, she is. Like, she just doesn't. First of all, if you know the person involved, you should just understand that it's just one of those things you let go. Just remember who we're talking about and let it go. Okay? Like, find a little corner, light some incense, get a little Buddha, bang a little fucking drum or something, and calm the fuck down and meditate on some shit. God damn. Robin, you need some dick bad. What? I'm sorry, what?
Hey now.
Bezo, cut me some slack, dude.
Yeah, I didn't mean not to snap it. It's like, it's like already. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up. I just hadn't seen them. So
It's
never
like,
mind.
let's just get it all out there today, huh? Like anybody else want to talk about like?
Okay, KB in the chat clarified it a little bit for me. Okay, so I did not pick up on that. I didn't pick up.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. All right. We good? Everybody good? We all good? Everybody good?
All right.
I'm good.
You want to buy a pillow?
Yeah, I'll buy a pillow.
Yeah.
How much?
I'm good now. I know what's going
Wendy's.
on.
I'm just here for the comments.
I'm just here.
I think I'm here.
Let's do the time warp. All
right, I'm looking at Jolly's tweet, and Jolly's tweet said, "Any idea what time you will be live tonight, Jiggy?" She didn't ask about Paranormal Hood. She was asking me when I was going live. I know what the fuck. Jiggy is always fucking right.
So does that give you a sense of importance?
No, it gives you a sense of you better learn.
You're gonna learn today.
Don't tell me how I feel.
Well, I'm gonna tell you how you feel. Okay.
Well, keep trying.
And if you guys aren't watching Jiggy and Lee, or Jolly and Lee, you need to. Great shows.
Oh, Jolly and Lee together, those shows.
Yeah.
That's a nice team. Yeah. They're doing the time warp over there still.
It's fun.
I watch that movie every year.
I love that.
It's from Rocky Horror, Jiggy.
Oh my
Rocky
God, you
Horror.
guys in the fucking don't start talking about the fucking Rocky Horror fucking picture show again. I get it. You guys love it. I've never fucking seen it, nor do I care. You leave me alone. I'm never gonna watch Shawshank Redemption either, okay?
No,
and I've never seen The Big Lebowski. Okay.
What's wrong with you?
You want to go down the list of movies I will never fucking watch?
Back up.
You haven't seen The
back
Big
up.
Lebowski?
Big Lebowski.
Back up. You haven't seen The Big Lebowski. What?
I have no words.
It is one of the greatest movies ever.
Dude, seriously.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah,
Well, good for you, you self-deprived, unfortunate.
What's the movie Lebowski?
Robin, I guarantee you there's at least 10 movies I can name that John will be like, those are dope movies. And you'll be like, well, I never seen them. Okay, so we could talk about that too. How about that? Just because the movies on your side aren't better than the movies on my side.
Yeah, but John's not militant about it like you are.
I just don't care about those movies. People try to push me to watch those movies. I don't care to watch them.
But you're aggressive.
I've never watched Avatar all the way through because I've
don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. One of the most overrated fucking movies of all time. All Avatar was visual eye candy, but it was the typical fucking story about human beings going to conquer some shit and make it better for you. Blah, 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 blah.
I like Avatar when it first came out. It was called Dances with Wolves.
Avatar gave me a headache.
You know, I'm glad you said that because I thought I was the only human being that did not care for Avatar. I had to force myself to stay awake to watch it.
I wasn't really enamored with it.
I didn't even bother watching.
I walked out of the cinema halfway through because I was watching it 3D and it gave me headaches. It was too intense.
Overhyped fucking movie.
Too long, too. Oh my God, long.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
They make like 3 sequels now in a row or something. I'm like, why?
Good, yeah, exactly. Good for them. I'd rather what's the name? Zoe Saldana can stick to being Gamora and shit.
Because
I'd rather her green and blue.
Does what James Cameron does because James Cameron is James Cameron.
And James Cameron can do what James Cameron wants to do.
But hasn't that sequel to Avatar supposed to come out 10 years ago or something? Or am I just making that up?
He's got, I want to say there's 2 or 3 in the. He's supposed to be writing the scripts or doing pre-production. If depending what COVID did everything for the movie industry, so I'm not sure. But and I'll argue with anyone that the second and third Matrix movies aren't that bad of movies. It's just that the Matrix was mind blowing and they could not reach the height.
Yeah, I agree, John. I agree. They weren't too bad, but the Matrix was so mind blowing. You couldn't compare the two.
Everyone's mind, and no matter what they did, they shouldn't have done any sequels to begin with because you had a perfect movie. You tarnished the legacy. I'm interested to see what the fourth one does, but I'm not like, all right, we'll see it.
I've never seen it.
There's a fourth Matrix coming out.
There's gonna be a fourth one. Yeah, they've already done filming.
Yeah, they already filmed it. Yeah, they were filming it.
Oh, Jesus. I thought the third one was just anticlimactic the way it ended.
They just never figured out when they first wrote the first one. They didn't figure out how they're going to end it. That's why they didn't know what the fuck they were going to do.
Yeah,
and they just kind of piecemealed the ending together.
Yeah, they had.
You know what ended bad? You know what ended bad, and they're coming out with another season. Dexter.
Yeah, I saw that.
Never watched it.
I've
never watched one episode of Dexter.
First two seasons, and after that, I didn't need to because it was the same story over and over and over.
Yeah,
and there's no character growth.
Not in my wheelhouse. It's not
Not
something
my
to watch. I don't like serial killer shit and all that stuff. I don't care less about all that.
Did you ever see The Fugitive?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Fantastic movie.
Did you ever see the original Fugitive?
It was a series on
I've seen a few episodes.
You know what happened to the doctor that's based off the true story?
He got killed by a one-armed man?
No, he cleared himself and it got cleared. He lost his license during all this. He couldn't get it back. He became a professional wrestler.
Wow, really?
Christopher Christopherson?
No,
first of all, was Harrison Ford who played him in the movie.
Yeah, it was Harrison Ford.
But I'm talking about
Christopher
and Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
The right movie, right?
Yeah, Wesley Snipes was in part 2.
Kimball.
Yeah.
Part 2 wasn't as good.
Oh, why? Because Wesley Snipes was in it?
No,
Robert Downey Jr. was so
Tommy
obvious
Lee
as the
Jones
bad guy
was
the
trying
whole
to
time.
recreate that epic speech, and it just didn't sound as good in the second one. That's just my opinion. But who am I?
You should only ever have one speech, anyways. You can't give more than one speech. Okay. You ever see Independence Day 2?
No.
Well,
Didn't they just reuse the speech from the first movie?
No, did he? I don't even remember. I couldn't tolerate that movie at all. It was like, good lord. No, that movie was horrible. It was
They
horrible.
like to get the landmarks.
I don't remember nothing about that movie.
I fell asleep during it, and then I woke up. It was over, and I was like, all right, I watched it and turned it off.
It was okay.
I still haven't finished Suicide Squad. All right, the reason I tried to watch Suicide Squad, but I was watching with the grandbaby because she had already seen it apparently. And then the problem was, as I'm watching it, she's already telling me everything that's going to happen. She was fucking up everything. She's like, "Oh no, this is. Oh no, I don't even want to say. Wait, has everybody seen it?
I fell asleep 20 minutes into it.
The new one or the old one?
Has everybody? Yeah, has everybody at least seen the beginning of it?
Which one?
Suicide Squad Part 2.
The new one.
Came out.
The new one? No,
Yeah.
not yet.
All right, Spooky, close your ears for a second.
Watch your ears.
Because this, I just gotta tell this one part because it's funny as shit. So in the beginning, so like they have the heroes, but there's like these heroes who are kind of like the diversion. So the grandbaby, all of a sudden, as soon as the baby, she's like, "Oh, they're all gonna fucking die." No, she doesn't say fucking, but they're all gonna die. I'm like, really? Like, thank you.
When they're lining up the people, they're betting on who's going to survive.
But she knew all that shit. I was like, I can't watch this movie, and she just kept talking about everything. I was like, nope, I'm good. I'll watch it again some other time.
My mom was like that. You could not watch a movie. You could not watch a movie with this woman. What's going on? Why is she doing that? It's like, are we watching the same movie, Mom? Like,
well, movies we watch, she wants to know what's going on.
What'd you say?
I have someone who's very close to me, very dear, personal, someone that is Carrie. I don't want to name names. What's going on? What's happening? What they say?
Why are they doing that?
We're watching it for the second, maybe third time because we enjoyed it. What's going on? What they say? Who's happening?
My mother, I will never forget.
Wants me to catch her up. No, you missed half of it. You're not catching you.
Shit.
My mother, I will never forget. We were in Florida. And we were watching Black Christmas in the movie theater. I don't know why. My mother stood up when she's walking down the hall. Of course, the cop tells her to get out of the house. Of course, she doesn't. She goes upstairs, right? And so she's walking by and she's got the long hair. My mother stands up in the middle of the movie theater and screams at the top of her lungs, "Run for your life!" And we're like, "Oh my God, will you sit down?" Oh, could not watch a movie with this woman. Let's watch a movie.
You don't want to watch a movie with me either. I'm black. Don't go to Marvel movies or anything with me. If it's a Marvel movie or some shit, I'm going to critique the fuck out of that.
I wouldn't be
movie.
interested. I'm not.
If you don't know it and you ask me any question, it's on. Don't ask me one question or it's on. I'm going to explain the whole fucking movie, why it's fucked up, what's wrong, what might be right, what could be right, what's supposed to be right.
That wouldn't happen in real life. That's not real. It's a movie, for God's sake.
I'm down for that. When someone explains what they changed in the comics, I do that with books.
I swear to God,
if I read the book and I see the movie, I will this is wrong. This character, two characters, this character changed. There's a great movie which you see called John Dies at the End, and it's one of those rare movies where the book and the movie are just as good.
I love that movie.
Read the books. Read the books. I met the director.
Thank you for the recommendation.
He was telling me,
don't tell me what to do.
I cut about a third of the book out. And I went, a third? He goes, yeah, about a third, maybe a little more. He's off. Watch the movie and then read the book. He's like, because you'll get more out of the movie then. And he was right. It was a good. He took the book and cut it down to a reasonable movie.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Myra.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I have to explain something to Jolly. Jolly doesn't understand comedy here in America about black folks in movies. We're notorious for talking through movies. Like it's just what we're kind of known for. So it's always been like a running joke that black folks are going to talk through. Right, very loud too, very disruptive.
I didn't know that about.
Like I went to a scary movie. I remember what movie did I go to see? What the fuck? It wasn't The Conjuring. It was something else. And I remember this black chick was sitting in front of me. She's an older chick too, and she was just hilarious. Said, "That bitch gonna die!" Just screaming shit like that throughout the whole movie. I'm just laughing my ass off. It didn't bother me. I didn't give a fuck. I thought it was hilarious because the commentary usually is funny as shit. Because black folk, oh no, motherfucker, don't go in there. Oh no! Oh, no, I wouldn't have took my black ass up in that motherfucker right there. No, I wouldn't have done that. See, that's why that white girl gonna die and shit. See, why you running, bitch? You know you gonna trip. Like that.
That's what I remember seeing. It was one of the Friday the 13th. There was a packed theater, and when I live in an area that's majority white, but the black people were just a couple of in front of me. Go, hey, look, there's a brother. He's going to die. And then everybody laughed. You're all laughing because it's true, but they didn't talk the rest of the movie though.
Hey, who was the first black person to not die in a scary movie?
Oh God!
Oh, the movie Get Out.
Nope. It was way before that. And I'll give you a hint. It's a Grammy-winning rapper.
Will Smith.
Nope, it's not Will Smith. Will Smith wasn't in any scary movies.
LL Cool J.
There you go. Good job, Genocide.
What was that?
Oh, Anaconda.
No, it's the shark movie. He's the cook.
Oh,
that one with the crazy sharks. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
It's not Deep Blue. Is it? I think is it
Deep Blue or something like that. Something
like that. Yeah, Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue, something like that.
Deep Blue Sea. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was the cook and he survived. The parrot didn't, but he did.
And he talked about he was the first black guy to survive a horror movie.
Yep. So kudos to LL for surviving a horror movie. Okay.
Ladies love Cool J.
Yeah, so you guys learned something. It's good trivia to know. Okay? It was a great. Isn't that the one that Samuel L. Jackson's into when he gives the speech and then the shark comes and just snatches his head?
Yes.
You motherfucker, we're gonna survive.
And he grabbed him. Yeah.
I like the what is it? The core. That guy's the one that's got to sacrifice himself.
What movie is that?
The core. What is it? Lindo? I forget his name. The South Park did a whole thing about it. It cracked me up.
I don't know if I saw that.
Yeah, if you have to get out, Shaft.
Yeah, the most useless movie and like just overrated has to be like the Blair Witch Project, the first one. I mean, just
I love the first Blair Witch
sitting there, people are
I
like, "Oh,
actually liked it.
camera." It's like, shut up.
See, another time when you don't go to a movie with a black person, because I remember seeing that in the movies, and I remember my commentary for that, because I was like, listen, I'd have smacked the fuck out that motherfucker in the first place of throwing the map and shit.
Yeah.
And then me and that motherfucker I'd have been floating down river on that motherfucker as a float, as a
She would have
raft
been
and shit.
dead. I would have killed her within the first day. Okay, this chick. Oh my God, will you shut up? Okay.
No, but
First of all, my black ass wouldn't have been there with those crazy motherfuckers, anyways.
No,
There's a house. In the middle of the night, let's go in the house. Your friend's screaming. Well, you know what? Yeah, we'll be in there in a minute. As soon as it's daytime, we'll come in. Let's go get a stick and tie a rock to it or something. You know, what do we got? But I love the Blair Witch Project for one reason. You had to use your imagination.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I like it.
That's the best.
I'll give you that. But I mean, just all the hype and all everyone's going on about there. They feel sick because of the camera moving. It's like
the camera didn't bother me at all.
Me either.
No, it was the whole hype, the mockumentary they did. There was a sci-fi special. There was something on MTV about it.
Right.
A lot of hype for this movie. I remember that my boyfriend, like I think the day before we went to go see it, he thought it was real. He's like, I'm so excited. We're gonna see the Burkittsville is real, but this whole shit with her and them disappearing and shit, of course we all know that never happened.
I feel like my favorite scene is when you see the little kids' handprints on the tent. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
He was so excited. He said, we're gonna finally find out what's going on. I said, Al, it's fake. I said, it's just hype for the movie. He thought the whole thing was true. I was like, no. I said, Burkittsville is true. And the kids disappearing is true, but everything else.
Well, this is like, I can't remember, this is 1999. I mean, it was before the internet really was like, you could look stuff up. And the people I went with like 3 of my friends, and they were like, oh, tell the true story. And I'm like, yeah, I watched all this stuff, and I know it's a whole little backstory for it. I go, but it's a movie. How come we're not seeing anything on the news about these people that are missing? I go, but I want to see the movie. It got me hooked. And I watched to the end when it came up with the nobody in this movie was hurt. Everybody's okay, so
everyone's
like,
fine.
what? I'm like, right there.
I've actually seen them in other movies. Yeah. So if they're dead, they had miraculous recoveries.
She had a couple of movies she was in. She was in that Steven Spielberg Taken or something sci-fi.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she grows weed in. Last I heard, she was growing weed in North California.
Cool.
I even like the second one because I've watched enough stuff to know that the studio fucked up what the guy wanted to do, and I'm hoping they'll do eventually someday we'll get a director's cut. They made him change the whole story around to fit the narrative they wanted.
The second one, and I thought it was more interesting than the first one. Actually, it was a bit strange, but
I thought it was.
I wasn't that impressed with the first one. It was like,
they had Jeffrey Donovan in it, and he's just great in everything, you know.
If you say so.
Yeah, he was in Burn Notice, so I like.
I think he's actually from Boston.
Oh yeah,
he might be.
He might be
from Boston or from Boston.
From Boston. I don't know what you're talking about. What's that place you said? Boston. What's a Boston?
Boston.
What's that? Where's that at?
I'm just
Boston, Massachusetts.
I've never heard of Boston. I don't know what that is.
Bostonite.
What?
Bostonite.
I don't know what that means.
It was like kryptonite, a Bostonite.
Right. What you said. Right.
Anyways, guys, it's getting late. I'm going to bed. You guys have
so I'm letting my hair grow.
Good night,
That's
Corey.
why I went back.
All right, calm down. We're saying good night to Corey.
Bye, Corey.
Bye, Corey. Bye, everyone. Bye, Jax. Bye, Jolly. Bye, Lee.
Good night, sweetheart. Good to see you, Corey.
Good night. Thank you. Have a good night.
Have a sleep well. Oh my God, Corey's finally gone.
No, that's all. We only do that when you leave, Robin. Don't try it. That's only when you leave, Robin. Okay. Don't try to put. We even have a song for you, Robin, when you leave. You know that.
I know. I'm aware. Thank you.
Okay.
It's a nice tribute.
I know it is. It's
hey,
suits
you
you
want to
too.
hear it? Leave.
Any attention is, you know.
Yeah, we know you love attention, Robin.
I'm an attention whore.
Oh yeah.
No, you're not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not. She's
Okay.
just fine.
You see her only here. So calm down.
That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got no. Oh my god.
Well, where else do you see me, Jiggy, that you can be so judgy?
Well, where don't we
Excuse
see you?
Let me see. There's a thing called Woo Wednesdays. There's the grannies. You're in other people's chats. I don't do the D Live shit and all that stuff. Yeah, so, but I see enough of your ass around.
I think I'm a pretty solid fucking citizen, Jiggy.
I didn't say you weren't solid in a sense, I guess, but you know, you're all right.
Well, thanks for that.
Okay, you're all right. I'm not gonna kiss your ass. You're good.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah,
Please.
You ain't got to worry about that over here.
Oh,
not up
good.
in here.
Thank you. That's why we're friends.
We're not friends. I don't know you. You're all right.
Mm.
Okay. You keep saying we're friends. I don't know about all that. You haven't earned that title yet.
I was being generous to you.
You weren't being generous to me. You're being generous to yourself.
All right. What did I miss? What did I miss? What's going
so Robert
on?
owes me $2 million and a lighter now, and it's just like you don't understand. And then what happened was earlier, and then today it was like a couple of fucking video, and then and then things kind of blew up, and then we all kind of talked about it. And then they figured it out. And it's like whatever.
You made no sense just then, Jiggy.
Then I sounded like you, Robin.
Oh, jolly. Thank you, dear.
Oh, yeah. You better deflect. There you go.
Sister.
What? Stop picking on the old lady, Jiggy, or you'll get the hose again. I've never got the hose in the first place.
What is the hose?
I have no clue. That's how I know I never got it. So I'll keep fucking with Robin as long as I want to, damn it. Okay?
Drew J.
Get that hose again.
Okay. What? Robin needs to get fucked with. Y'all don't understand the shit that she talks. She talks a lot of shit. All right? That's all I got to say. She knows she talks shit. She knows she's a troublemaker.
Thank you, Jolly. Sister. Yeah.
Yeah. I got you, Robin. I got you down. I got you back all the way in fake ass Australia. What you gonna do?
Who's Jolly Bridge Burner?
Jolly Bridge Burner is Jolly Bridge Burner.
Yeah.
She and Lee Veltman do a show together.
Oh.
What kind of show? They do stuff with the troubled teen industry, and they get a lot of hate for that for some reason, and so their shows get a lot of trolls. And Lee is a troll slayer. He's trolls bait. He will go after him. It is worth watching.
He'll bait those fuckers.
He'll get them all out. Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah,
and you'll still watch a guy get banned, and be back in a sock account like 2 seconds later, like proving his point. Oh, it's just.
But I have to.
This stuff is really interesting because that stuff I really don't know about, and they really opened my eyes to it, and about the abuses that lie in there and how that's just.
Oh, the abuse. Yeah. And I got to share with both Lee and Jolly that there was a show that I could not continue watching because you guys were talking about an experience that your guest and Lee had with a school. And the regimen and what the children were required to. I had to stop watching. I don't know why. I couldn't keep watching that. But you guys, that was a brilliant show. Maybe one of these times I can go back to it, but I couldn't continue. I have no explanation for that.
Yeah, because the real stuff is harder to actually understand what's going on than all the fake shit, the mole kids and all kinds of gates and fucking appetizer pizza bullshits and everything these motherfuckers come up with. They're focused on the bullshit where he's focused on the real. And that's the stuff that people need to worry about. Again, the stuff that blew up today, a lot of that could have been avoided because Lee Veltman was calling that stuff out a while ago and put all that information out there, knew the information existed, knew what was going on and spoke about it, and he got a lot of shit for it. A lot of shit for it. He still was getting shit for it. So wouldn't he be another person that today is vindicated? And he doesn't have to say he's sorry, no disrespect to you, Robin, because the shit that Lee was saying was on point. Just saying. And again, this is why I trust Lee. I didn't say you were. I'm just saying I wasn't bashing you. Is what I was saying. I'm giving Lee credit. You had to apologize where he does not have to apologize because nothing that he was saying about these people was inaccurate. He wasn't white knighting them. He was doing the opposite. He was calling them out, and he got a lot of shit for it. Until even today, he was still getting shit for it.
But Lee and I are friends. At least had his share of needing to apologize too. We are.
You know what, Robin? I'm talking about today, here and now, this current situation. I'm not going to play tick for tack. When he had to apologize, what he had to apologize.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, sorry.
That's not really going to work right now. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't. It's not a knock to you. It's a up to him. Don't take it as me knocking you. I'm just saying. I know. Here's the thing. Again, when it comes to, I know Lee personally. I hang out with Lee. We go to events, hang out and stuff like that together. Everything. I actually know the man. So I'm not white knighting. When I talk about Lee, I talk about somebody who I know personally. My vetting process, if you want to call it that, has been done with Lee. So all the shit that people say, like I said, again, today is a perfect example of it because the shit that he says is on point. And it leads to a lot of the real shit. And people don't want to talk about real stuff. They want to talk about fake shit.
And Robin, I don't really think you have to apologize because you got conned by somebody who cons people. I mean, he fooled me too. I'm not apologizing for being on the show. I got fucked over. I got conned by him. You know,
I was on that show too once. I went on there once.
Badge, luckily.
Who are we talking about so I can Google him?
Nope. This is what happens when you come late to the party.
I know, but
go back.
Watch the rest of the show.
Okay, I'll go back like in a few days when I have time.
Davey Alexander.
David Alexander?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Robin.
Good luck.
Welcome.
Scotland. You're going to look it up.
You can type those exact words and it'll take you there.
That's what I did. I wasn't trusted a link. I was like, I don't know.
I know. I was like, click on that dude.
And the thing with curiosity got to me. Okay, I gotta look it up.
Okay.
Everybody feel better now? Everybody breathing?
Yes.
Inhale, exhale.
I'm on a 3-day countdown, my friends.
For what?
I'm going back home.
Bye.
I know.
Adios.
Which planet?
Planet Puerto Rico.
That's an island.
Where
I'm
at?
going for 2 weeks.
Are you?
Good for
going back
you.
home? Oh, you're gonna eat real food again.
I mean, I make back home food.
Well, you do, yeah. But now you get to go and enjoy somebody else's cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah. How cool is that?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Nice.
How long are you gonna be there?
2 weeks, 2 whole weeks.
2 whole weeks?
Yes.
Not 2 half weeks?
No.
Okay. Wow.
Cool.
I'm spending 2 nights in a tent in my grandfather's land.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, when the lions come to eat you, can you live stream it?
Yes. When you live in the city, you don't get to see the sky full of stars like you do in the country. So I'm really looking forward to that.
That's neat.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Oh, have a good time, sweetheart.
I just got to get through my family yelling at me for not being there for like more than 12 years. But still hug me and be like, I'm glad you're here, but why haven't you been here for 12 years? Yeah, you know how it is.
Where you
Don't
going?
talk to me. Huh?
You going to Puerto Rico, you said?
Yeah.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Bye.
I needed the break, though. It's
You're not
been
gone yet?
2
Why
long
don't
years.
you leave now?
Huh?
Why don't you leave now? Why are you waiting?
Oh, because I got
Long drive, I hear.
Yeah, just go.
I'm so professional. I got stuff to do before I go on vacation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got to pack the car.
Huh?
I will go now if I was you,
Pack the
though.
car up and stuff.
What?
Yeah, pack the car.
Pack
You taking a van?
So that
No, you
can
can't drive to Puerto Rico.
No, she's taking the train. She's taking the
I actually
train.
drive to Puerto Rico.
No, there's a tunnel from where she is to Puerto Rico that they're going to drive this long tunnel underneath the ocean.
Well, they got cars that go over the
I have
water.
to drive. I have to drive to the airport, and then hop on a plane.
What? You can't take a bicycle to Puerto Rico?
I wish.
Or walk.
I'd be there every year.
Your options are
You could do
limited.
Forrest Gump and Forrest Gump jogged to Puerto Rico, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Forrest Gump jogged to he jogged to Puerto Rico then back in the movie.
I might have a job interview with Pfizer. So
Well, good for you.
Good
if
for
I get the job,
you.
though, I get to live in Puerto Rico permanently.
And
Well, good for you. Bye.
benefits. You get benefits.
Uh-huh.
Right.
You
I
a
get paid just like
401k.
up here.
Wait, but how do you get
They
American
offer
benefits in a foreign
all
country, though?
kinds. Oh, stop it.
No. Oh,
It's not
gosh.
a foreign business,
Well, yeah, Puerto Rico's a foreign country, though.
but not the business isn't.
But Puerto Rico is?
Jiggy,
do
you're
you
smirking
understand?
because if I could, I would punch you through the screen.
What,
You
Robin,
can-
though? Why would you punch me, Robin?
No, I said that.
No, Mari said that. Well, we're hard to tell apart. Matt,
Oh,
Mari.
yeah. Yeah, you are. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
I think Jiggy's
But hopefully,
really
because if I get paid the same amount of money I would in the U.S., in
Blah,
Puerto
blah,
Rico, that's
blah,
a lot of money.
Oh,
blah,
yeah,
blah,
because
blah, blah.
you can
Blah,
afford
blah,
way
blah,
more
blah,
stuff in
blah,
Puerto
blah,
Rico that
blah.
you can't here.
Yeah, but it's kind of sad back home because they get paid less, but everything's the same. Everything
Well, it's a
costs
third
the
world
same.
country, so I mean that's how it kind of
It
goes.
is not.
What? Isn't it like Mexico and everything?
No.
What?
Now I know you're messing with me. Whatever.
You got your
You're just
passport,
mad
right?
you're not coming.
I got offended and Mari didn't. That's so funny.
I know. I was like, what?
Okay. Calm down.
But it's
No,
it's
I'm
good.
not. I'm not jealous of you. I could kill us. Okay?
What?
Yeah, Puerto Rico's not one of those countries that's on my list. Like I've been through there, and I went there as a kid and stuff, but it wasn't like, yeah.
Listen, buddy, my grandfather's land has its own pyramid. I don't know what you're talking about.
Blah blah blah. Yeah, then you know what? Go take pictures and videos of this pyramid.
I am.
Go inside
I am.
that pyramid
I'm
since it's on your property.
listen.
Contact the aliens and
No.
live stream all that shit for us, okay?
I got to go to Puerto Rico. I absolutely loved.
We know, Robin. We heard about it like 400 years ago. You went to Puerto
Oh,
Rico.
fuck you. I loved
Christopher
it.
Columbus,
It
yeah.
was beautiful.
You know they have buildings and stuff in Puerto Rico now, right? And stuff, and airports and like modern stuff. It doesn't look like it looked like when you were there. Okay, there's actually people there now.
They have a subway system too.
Right, exactly, Robin. Okay.
I loved the road trip. You can travel all around the entire island of Puerto Rico by road. It is
Right.
glorious. You can go as far as you want. You can make stop-offs. The food is wonderful. You can pull over and buy a cocktail
A
at the
cocktail
side
for
of
real?
the road.
The side of the road and drink and drive?
Yeah, they're like ice cream trucks. You
Oh,
can
right.
get- oh my God.
Right. Just get
And
fucked
you
up and
could
drive
get-
all over
you
the
could
island, huh,
get
Rob?
Fucked up while
Right.
driving in Puerto
All
Rico.
over the island, huh?
I
Yeah.
don't think they have many accidents either because people are used to
So
it.
you fucking Americans get over there and start fucking drinking and driving?
So basically, we've mastered we've mastered drunken driving.
Props to you guys.
Because when you go to the beach, right, you get to drink everything you want. Cocktails. There's even bars on the sand. So
Yeah.
like you don't even have to get in your car, put on shoes. You just walk
You
over.
just walk up there.
Right. The thing is, though, when you get back in your car to drive home, you have cops with dogs and you have cops on horses because it's like the beach area.
Right.
So they're constantly looking into your car as everyone's trying to drive out.
Oh.
So you kind of have to,
Clean up your shit
Not
while
that
you're
drunk.
leaving the beach.
you have to be very hyper vigilant. Like, all right, am I speeding up? Not fast enough? Am I braking just right?
Right.
Do I have my seatbelt on?
Right.
Kind of deal.
Instead of just not drinking and driving, I mean, but hey, I mean, who am
Yeah,
I
of
to-
course. Or designating someone to drive who doesn't
Right,
drink.
right. They have to worry about all that shit, but I mean, hey, whatever.
Right.
Not according to Robin.
But it is fun.
Mm.
It is fun. My family though doesn't live beachfront. They live in the woods. They
Oh,
live.
as if you peasants.
Oh, how beautiful.
Peasant.
So my family owns land right by what
The
used to be.
Arecibo telescope, blah blah blah.
Yeah, the radio telescope for NASA
Yeah.
that
Oh, tell the story one more
they
time.
knocked down.
Yeah. They're gonna build a better one.
Late,
But
so I'm
when
gonna hop off. Can you flush me out?
Who's asking to get flushed?
Spooky, you're leaving already?
Yeah, it's late. It's like 4:45 in the morning.
That's true.
Yes,
I guess so.
I got a long day of editing tomorrow, so
see ya.
We'll get a
wait
good
for
night's
that flush.
Have fun,
Big
Spooky.
love to everybody. Oh right, I was supposed to leave.
Jolly, you're too funny.
You disgust me.
Hi. How are you guys doing?
I'm great. I am great. I am so high. I'm
Good
feeling
for you,
it.
Robin. How
Nice
are
for
you,
you. I have no weed.
Haha.
So I'm
Sorry.
frustrated. It's
I'm
okay.
I'd send you some if I could.
Some of the good stuff. Yes, please.
Yeah, that boy, I think, isn't that a jail time if you send stuff through the mail?
I don't think so. Not if you send it through a spice rack as a gift.
Well, if it's discovered.
Okay.
I don't think it's jail time. I think it's depending on how much you send. I don't think they're gonna fucking come to your house for a fucking,
My
anything
cousin used to send
insignificant.
me Cali weed through a spice rack in the mail.
Well, good for you. Give away.
And
your
I would
fucking-
open it up like,
pretty clever.
I don't know. Somehow he never got caught. So,
Well, now he probably will because you just told his whole fucking secret.
oh my God, that was eons ago. He doesn't do that anymore.
Sure, he doesn't.
No, he really doesn't. He used to only do it for me.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, why are you so bitter today, Joey?
I'm not bitter. Where do you get me being bitter at?
I don't know. You're like,
It was an odd
snapping
day.
at people.
It's all Robin's fault.
It was an odd day today.
Yep.
I must have missed something good,
Robin
huh?
fucked up Maggie's show today. That's all.
Marilyn Coffee.
What'd she say?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
No, Maggie's show was just fucked up today. It was stunning. It was jarring. Maggie cried. We did a show that was after the show, and we were blown
Why was she
away.
crying?
No, it's a long story.
It's a very long story.
Okay, yes.
If you catch up with us, if you have the time, it's boring to anybody who doesn't know the story. But yeah, it was taxing. Excuse me. Maggie's feelings were really hurt, just because of nothing direct. But anyway, okay. Jiggy, take your show over. Will you take over your show? Jiggy?
Thanks. You sure?
So I am trying to find an urban dictionary for Mari for Puerto Rican. For Puerto
shit.
Rico.
Okay.
I'm still looking.
Good luck.
Wait, you're looking for me in Puerto Rico?
No, it's just trying to just change the subject. And I haven't done one in a while,
So why don't you Google pyramid in Puerto Rico?
No, nobody cares about a fake ass pyramid. When you get there, show us the fucking pyramid. Why fucking Google
I am.
it?
I am.
It's on your
pretty cool.
family's land. We want to see this pyramid. Okay.
Don't be mad because I grew
I'm not
up in
mad.
a freaky, weird way.
It. You can talk all that shit. You'll be there for 2 weeks. You have plenty of time to prove it. All that shit you've talked all these
I don't
years.
have to prove anything,
Okay,
but
then
I will
stop talking
gladly
about it
share
then.
with you.
Well, we're
my
not going to
beautiful
Google the fucking
adventure
pyramid
back
when you
home.
can go and show us actual pictures and videos of the pyramid. Okay? You could live stream at the pyramid. So show us the fucking pyramid or shut up about it.
Simple enough, right? That's easy enough to do, right? Right?
You're so bitter today.
I'm not bitter today.
You didn't get any? What happened last weekend? What happened?
Oh God, you don't. Last week nothing.
I'm sorry.
Today's Sunday. Mm-hmm. Why are you back so early? What's going on?
Back so early from where? Where was I supposed to be on Sunday?
Look at your face. Oh my God, look at your face.
Where was I supposed to be?
You're like, where was I supposed to be?
Yeah, I have an itinerary I don't know about on Sundays. Huh? I'm waiting. Not very helpful. Okay, you're full of shit. Remember, thanks. Anyways, you seen the ones in Cozumel, the pyramids? I saw the ones in Xcaret, Lee.
Did you find anything, Jilly Bean?
I have one in the queue, but I'm trying to find something better, but we'll see.
If you go to YouTube, I was mad a few years ago. He like absolutely out of nowhere made a video.
She's not looking for what you think she's looking for. Clearly, you're on a whole different page of what she's on.
Oh,
they're still talking about the fucking pyramid.
Yeah,
she's talking about Urban Dictionary. You'll understand once it's read, or if it's even found, because you Puerto Ricans might be boring as fuck.
We are.
Virginia's for lovers, not Puerto Rico.
Okay, Jiggy, can I get a flush out? I gotta go to.
No, you don't get a flush. You're not a flusher.
No, don't you want to stay? Because I think I found one that's good enough that Julie's just.
I'll stick around.
Stay, Robin.
For that. I'm sticking around for this.
And it's nothing, and it's one that doesn't require other stuff that other ones required, let's just say. So, Mari, are you familiar with the Puerto Rican pullout?
The Puerto Rican hello?
Pull out.
Pull out. No, she isn't. She has a kid.
So I get two definitions.
I'll be here all week.
Don't forget to tip your waitress.
Okay.
So the first definition is pretty self-explanatory. When you're having sex with a girl and you're about to come, pull out and snort a line off her butt. So we'll use it in a sentence. Yo, Jeff, do the Puerto Rican pullout on that bitch. Or don't be a pussy, Puerto Rican, pull out that hoe.
What?
So apparently you're going to do cocaine afterwards. The second one is, it's still called the Puerto Rican pullout. When instead of wearing a condom, you just pull out and splurge. That's a new way to describe it, I guess. All over the girl's back when you're about to come. Also, that thing they told you not to do in sex ed, but only bitches do. So don't be a bitch, lose that condom, and Puerto Rican pull out.
What?
And that has worked out so well for so many people, right?
She got a kid.
Mari, the look on your face, if you ever heard some of the other ones I've read, this is tame.
Very
wow.
That's very tame.
I looked 100 different ways and nothing else was cut. That was the best I can do.
What's the other one? Give me some more. Fuck it.
No, that's all there was. There was really nothing else.
Oh, you motherfuckers are boring as shit.
Put it this way, every other state that I've done, I think we had 4 for Massachusetts, but every state usually has something, and Puerto Rican, all they got is pulling out.
Pulling out.
Wow.
Well, they're a very passionate people down there.
And they like to they like to procreate a lot too. So same.
Passionate folks.
I had just one child,
Lusty
so
folks.
I wouldn't know what that meant.
Doesn't mean you didn't like to do it. Yeah, okay.
There's a lot of pull-ups.
Mari,
That's all.
you have no idea. That was so like
That's all that means. They were right on time. They knew what they were doing.
No, I will say this. In our culture back home, it's like there's 9 women to 1 man ratio. So your game better be on point. So there's two options for a married woman. Either you put up with years and years of looking the other way, or your game is so tight that nothing, you're just you're the only one.
Why does your game have to be tight? Maybe he just loves you.
Do you know how beautiful women in Puerto Rico are?
Yeah, what is it?
Women
Okay.
to one man.
If that's all
your
you
game
see,
must be absolutely like all around. I'm not saying intimately. I'm saying
one
like
another.
no, I'm not saying intimately. I'm saying like emotionally, intellectually. Like you have to be like on point 24/7.
Right.
No, it's true. I mean,
9 women
I'm
to
just
1
saying
man.
the truth. It's not, it's not lies. So
okay, you got it.
Did you say 9 women to 1 man?
yeah.
I need to go and live in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, you do. They got big old booties and everything and stuff too.
They're beautiful. All of them are like.
Yeah.
No, they're gorgeous. I'm ugly. I'm like the ugliest
stop
compared to the women back home.
Stop that. You're gorgeous.
They're bad. They're bad.
Yeah. Everything's right. Okay.
Okay.
No.
I haven't had dinner yet. You guys.
All right, whatever. Bye. Are you still talking? Are you still here?
Oh my God,
See you, Robin.
Jiggy. What the fuck?
No, I said for the steaks. I was reading.
What, Robin?
I love all of you.
Warning.
Jiggy. Bye.
You
Ding
headphones.
dong, the witch is gone. The witch is gone. Ding dong, the wicked witch is gone.
Is she that bad?
Oh God, that's her theme music.
She has an intro and an ending.
Yep.
I think she's the only one that has an intro and an ending on the show.
Yep. Sorry, this is
I
what
just
it is.
read dirty stuff off the internet and Google shit.
Oh, I like that.
I'm just here for the comments. And apparently to roll my own weed because y'all suck. I'm never never getting that lighter, right, y'all?
Jelly Bean, can you Google internal decapitation?
No. She's not here. She doesn't work for you.
I work for sorry.
This isn't like start Googling random shit. Fuck you think this is?
I usually the request has to come officially through Jiggy. Jill,
That's right.
can you Google this?
Okay.
Sorry. And I don't get paid for my services either, just so everybody knows. But I do it as my way to contribute.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm his Jamie.
I totally understand. Makes complete sense.
I'm his
now.
Jamie. Jamie,
look
it's
it up.
an honor.
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has Jamie. Look it up. She might not know who Joe Rogan is.
Oh,
she might know who he is, but she might not know about his podcast.
News radio.
And 6 will fill in for me if I'm not here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about 6. I always because 6 refuses to get on Twitter.
So this is like an official shift, huh?
What?
Yeah, Robin's banned from looking stuff up now.
Yeah. Because last time Robin looked stuff up, she went all fucking like skinhead Nazi, neo-Nazi shit on us.
Oh, Jiggy, you have an official you have staff now. That's cool.
Oh, okay. Staff?
But no one to roll his blunt still, though. That position's still open, I guess.
Stop smoking on Thursdays.
Don't you have that little rolling machine thing you do, though? You don't need someone to roll your blunts. You're good.
Yes, they do, because I got to sit here and get the weed ready.
Yeah, you got that little thing you use. That little
you're still
that little rolling thing. It looks like
you're missing the point. You're still missing the point. It's distracting. They have to sit here, get it ready.
Yeah.
They got to
cut. It's like 2 little wooden things he used to use, and he would just like swirl it around, and then it was done.
What wooden things are you talking about?
That little thing, you know what I'm talking about, Dax.
I wasn't wooden.
Like you lay the paper, you put the thing.
First of all, I've never smoked.
You roll the little wooden rolls, and then it just becomes a blunt.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's like training wheels.
What? Are you all right? Like,
roller.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I don't think you have any idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Are you rolling right now?
Yes.
Show it to me.
In a second, I will be.
So show it to me. What are you doing?
It's a roller.
That's what I'm talking about. The little
that
two
looks like
things
two
and you-
looking wooden what the I don't know what you described. There's no wood in here. First of all, it's plastic, but okay. You described some old back in the day shit like fucking Ben Franklin was rolling blunts with or something.
So that's why you don't need a blunt roller. You got that little thing going on.
That's still not you don't get it. Never mind. Okay, they get it because they've heard me bitch about it for months.
Oh.
You don't get it because you step in here because you don't know half the shit we talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't keep up.
You're so violent tonight.
Oh god,
Jesus.
I'm violent. Yes, I'm violent. Oh god.
Moved to violence now.
Yeah, that's it.
So that was the violence.
I woke up today and chose violence, right? That's what it
You
was.
know what? You know what? I'm gonna
Why?
contribute.
Because the moon is
I'm
the
gonna
moon
send
full
you
or
a
something?
box of band-aids
No, you can send me a lighter.
for all the
okay?
bloodshed.
Nope, you can send me a lighter.
8 mine's good.
For all the bloodshed, I'm gonna send you a box of
Who's bleeding?
band-aids
Who's bleeding?
and some good old alcohol.
I don't drink really, so we're
No
just making-
alcohol, rubbing alcohol.
Oh, rubbing alcohol, right? Not peroxide. You're gonna tell me rubbing
No,
alcohol?
nah.
Right.
Peroxide is a cousin of rubbing alcohol.
You want me to feel the burn?
It burns, but it doesn't burn so bad as when
Uh-huh.
rubbing alcohol shows up.
Right. Got you. Okay.
Why so violent, though, Jiggy?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
He's not violent.
I know. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just Jiggy being Jiggy.
Exactly.
Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe I haven't been around so long to see how violent you've become. I get it.
Yeah, I've grown into an egotistical, crazy,
It's very
violent.
narcissistic putting that violent.
Hold on. So I'm sorry. I spent years in nightclubs and bars, and I've had
Oh,
God
so
knows
did
how many.
I. Come
many
on.
fights.
I
No,
used
you
to
no, hold
run.
on.
I used to run bouncers.
Child, please don't.
Come
You
on.
cannot compare.
Don't
your
justify
no,
that violence.
You can't.
Violence.
You're still not hearing what I'm saying. That was violence. That's violence. What I'm doing right now is not violence at all. Like, what are you talking about? I'm sitting here smoking blunts and we're having a conversation. So what's violent about it?
I don't know. You just have this energy about you today.
You mean you want me to be an ass kisser and I'm supposed to tell jokes?
No, I
and
want you to
chucking
be
guys and
nice.
dance?
I want you to
nice
be like
whom?
a nice host, not an asshole.
I'm not a host. I'm not a host. There's how many people in this room right now? 5? And how many people in the chat? I'm not a host. There's no host here.
Just people hanging out.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
You cool? You good? Maybe it's you. Are you
No,
all right?
I'm good.
Are you all right? What's wrong? Are you not getting any? Is that what the problem is? Do you need to get some? Are you okay?
Me?
Maybe that's what it is. I'm sorry, man. You know what's going
She's out of
on?
weed, yeah. She's not
Yeah,
doing
what
any
happened
weed.
last weekend? You didn't get
Yeah,
any?
I'll have a cream for you right now, Murray. So
Gotcha.
Okay. Good? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Maybe you're projecting. Maybe that's what's going on here, Mari.
Who,
You want to
me?
talk about it? Yeah.
No, I'm not
What's
projecting.
going on? I feel like you might be because, you're asking me all these questions. Maybe we need to ask you some questions. What's going
Like
on
what?
with you?
Like
What's
what?
going on? What's wrong? I mean, are
I'm
you
good.
okay? You good? I know you need that vacation and everything that's coming up, but maybe,
I do. I need to
right,
rest,
decompress and everything,
swim,
right,
stuff
swim,
like that.
sleep in a tent and everything. I hear you, right. Okay.
It's gonna be fun.
I know it is. Absolutely. Vacations are always fun, right? Yeah.
Well, some
Okay.
vacations sometimes are exhausting though.
Yeah, they can be, right. Yeah. I've had exhausting vacations. You have to have a vacation from the vacation. You ever done that?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand that. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that better? Am I being a better person now? Are you happier now? Huh? Is that what you
no,
want
I
to
don't
talk
like
about?
No.
Huh?
I saw the face you were making. No, this isn't better.
Yeah. You're happy now? You're happier? Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Yeah, good for you.
Thank you.
Hopefully you can get some and things will be better for you. You'll start feeling better and everything,
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Just don't fall for
Maybe on
Puerto Rican
vacation you'll
pullout.
get some. Yeah. don't
Oh
fall.
no, never.
Nah, she's old. She ain't gotta worry about that. They don't need to pull
I'm so
out.
old.
She
It's
old, yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Her eggs are scrambled. They didn't fucking
Yeah, it's just dust down there.
Yep. They're like pterodactyl eggs at this point, dinosaurs.
Not even.
Petrified.
Okay, she'll be all right. Okay, what she say?
You guys are mean.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's mean tonight. I'm trying to figure him out.
Well, I was trying to be
today.
nice, but you didn't like that either. You said you didn't like that either. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be. How am I supposed to talk?
You just be you, man. Don't worry about what I say.
I absolutely thought it was being me. Really? Okay. Like, who was that?
Maybe I was just teasing you.
Oh my God. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. Like, yeah. Want me to get up and dance for you? You want me to dance for your boss? Huh?
What?
How's about that shucking job? You want me to sing for your boss? What you need me to do, boss?
What?
I got you, boss. Apparently you need to be entertained. Is that what it is? Are we not entertaining you? Are you not entertained? This isn't good enough for you.
Clowns.
You rather go watch Friends than this?
You laugh.
Right, huh? What are we here for, Mara? You tell us. What experience did you come here for, man?
My dude, I'm not even coming at you.
Oh man, you came at me sideways, son, like a crab. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's good? What's good? You coming to King, you better come straight. You already know what's good.
Oh boy.
You know what's See how she's retreating immediately?
No, I'm just deciding to stay neutral.
Neutral to what? You can't be neutral. You ran your mouth. You called me out. So now,
How did I call you out? When?
Well, you said I was being mean or whatever earlier and stuff. You
yeah,
accused me of being,
right. I absolutely. Tonight you're being extra mean.
Oh, okay. Oh, you need to get some. You'll feel better, okay?
I'm just going to always tell you how it is. That's all.
Right. How it is for you, you mean?
No, like I jumped in here and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, you jumped in the middle of a whole bunch of stuff that's going on today that you just don't understand.
Right. And then when I asked to be filled in, you're like, whatever.
Because you expect us to go back over how long did you come in here? A whole day of shit that's transpired in now 3 different streams.
I have no clue what's going on.
Well, that's on you, boo.
Boo?
Yeah, it rhymes, so I threw that in there. I was trying to be a rhymer or something. Right?
Okay.
You know how the kids say it? I don't know. What the fuck the vernacular is nowadays. Nor do I give a fuck. Okay.
I don't know. I was born in 1978, so.
Well, good for you.
I don't understand vernacular these days. Okay. I just know boo is not like.
No cap, yo. No cap.
No boo.
No cap. What? Nobu? That restaurant? There's a restaurant called Nobu. Okay. Or there was. I don't know if there still is. Okay.
Yeah.
You feel better now? You okay? Did I quell your feelings? You okay? You fine?
Yeah, you're cracking me up today for real.
Oh, see? I'm making you laugh. So then which one is it? If I'm cracking you up, then which one is it? Come on.
I asked why you was being so rude.
Right, and that's funny to you, though, right? So if I'm rude, it's funny.
Funny to me that you go through this whole rant for 10 minutes. I'm not getting it.
Right, you're not getting it? Okay, clearly you're not.
No. I've come in here many times like, yo, what's up with the rudeness? I've said it before.
Oh, because you mean you come in here and want your ass kissed. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Me?
Yeah, clearly. Is that what it is? Do we need to put you on a pedestal?
No, are you okay?
Do you want me to single you out? Like take everybody else off the board and just bring Mario
hold on a second, but
yourself?
I can't be like, why are you being extra rude tonight? Like
Nope.
Okay, well, I won't ask anymore.
I'm never rude. I'm the nicest person never on the planet.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course? You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
All right, go ahead. You run it then. You talk.
Me? Why? I asked you shut it down. You don't want to tell me why you're being extra rude today. So I gotta just like smile and be cool.
Okay. You want to sing a song? Should we like kumbaya, hold hands or some shit or whatever? Is that what we should do? Y'all want to have a group hug or something? Okay. Group hug in the shower or something? I don't know. What are we going to do?
Oh my God.
Yeah, tell me. I'm asking everyone. What should we do, Mari? Lead us.
No.
Yeah. Come on.
No.
You feeling some type of way, so you're going to have to help us to get through this.
Oh my God, I'm not.
Don't you all feel it? Don't you feel the tension from her, guys? Like it's just like it's I don't know, man. Yeah. I think it's where all the negative energy is coming from, Ari. What's going on?
Oh, maybe.
Are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine.
Do we need to send some sage or something?
I was just wondering why you.
Did you run out of crystals? You need some new crystals? Huh? No? You sure? You good?
I was just wondering why you were extra rude today. That's all.
All right.
I'm always going to ask you when you're
Where do you see me tomorrow?
because-
Where do you see me tomorrow?
Because on a regular day you're pretty cool. So when you step out to be extra rude, I often wonder why you're being extra rude. So I ask. It's not my first time in here that I ask why you're being extra rude.
But when was he extra rude?
That's why I'm laughing, because I'm like, it's not the first time I ask him when he's being extra rude. Like,
But the thing is that who else
but
thinks I'm
today
being
I'm
extra
getting
rude?
all this information, like, but no information. So
Well, it's just a touchy subject, you know.
oh, I didn't know.
That's just
what I'm
it. It's
asking.
Well, it's not. To be honest
It's
with you,
one
it's
of
not
those
really a
offline.
touchy. It's not a touchy subject for me. It's
Oh,
not
it's
that.
something
I don't want to
happened
just keep
even before
revisiting
anybody
it.
got on here. I got it.
I just don't want to keep revisiting it. Like, how many times are we going to keep talking about it? Like, what?
I don't know. Well, I want to ask. I just got here. I really thought you was being extra rude, like you sometimes are when you're being funny and rude. I didn't know there was something behind the scenes about it. So,
Not so much behind the scenes, just like to get caught up, I would just suggest like reaching out to someone who knows. That's all.
Or just watch the fucking streams, or just not really
Yeah.
care about it.
Go to Robin's channel, Robin Eagleson.
Or just don't go down the rabbit hole and just let it be.
Yeah, let it go.
Best to just leave it be, because otherwise, you know, someone would actually tell you if you needed to know.
This is a context of stuff that's happened over like a 3-year period that just kind of culminated to some things today. That's all. So you just have to understand all the context, and there's a lot of context to it. No pun intended. Because wasn't his name the context?
I think I have an idea. I was waiting
that's
for this.
Daniel. Okay, yeah, never mind. Got it. Sorry, Daniel. No disrespect.
I think I have an idea what it is.
No, you don't.
I get
You
it.
have. I guarantee you have no fucking clue. How about that? You think you know, but you have no idea. This is deep shit, son. Okay.
I thought it had to do with like 3 years ago. Anyway.
Okay.
No. That's interesting though. Yeah, I hear you. I understand now why the energy. I get it.
What's the Lion Gate? 8-8.
Huh? No, I get it now. I get it. I know exactly what it is.
No, you don't. I can guarantee you don't know what it is. You're not into this. Like it's like, yeah. Never mind.
Did you guys officially get the cease and desist? Is that what it is?
What's it again? You don't know.
Oh, okay, I thought it was about that. Like you guys actually.
You
got
don't know what you're
sued
talking
or some shit
about. No.
I thought that's what it was. I'm like, all right, so that's a serious thing.
No.
Gotcha.
It really has nothing to do with us.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, so I don't know anything. I'll leave it
I know
at
you
that.
don't. I said that, son. Jiggy's
No.
always right if you pay attention.
Oh my God, I hate when you say that because you're not always right.
Yes, I am.
No, no one is ever.
You don't know everybody, but you know me, and I'm always right.
I know that everybody's human, and to human it's to error. So
You
not
assume that everybody's human. You
No
don't
one's
know
always
everybody, so you
right.
don't know if everybody's all human either, though. So yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. So you're wrong, but I'm always right. Okay. You exist within my universe. You're welcome, first of all, and I'm always right. Okay. You understand? You caught up now?
I think I get it.
You do? You sure?
I might need some more clarification.
Did the
down
light go off? Like, poof.
Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of dim.
Ooh.
Maybe I need more clarification down the line.
What are you saying, Dex?
Rogue wants the link.
Man,
Yes,
fuck
Rogue wants
Rogue,
the link.
man. I don't care what Rogue
Bring
wants,
some
man.
Rogan.
No, hold on, Rogue. Give me a second. I guess I'll send him one. Gosh.
God.
Gosh. How are you doing on Napoleon Dynamite? Like, gosh.
Jeez.
All right, I guess. Jeez, Rogue, so needy.
Liger cools down.
I need an assistant to send out invites.
Jill.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Poor Jill. Everybody wants to volunteer Jill for everything. Jill's like, I didn't volunteer for that shit. All right, Jill.
Well, if I had access, I would send links if I could.
No, it's
But-
all right. Welcome. Excuse me. What's up, Jeanette? That is Jeanette, right? I see you in there. Hi, Jeanette. How you doing this evening? This morning, whatever the fuck it's at. What time is it? Yeah, it's morning now. Woohoo!
12. I'm gonna take off soon, but not yet.
I'm gonna smoke a blunt. Okay. Mari can't smoke a blunt because she don't got no weed.
Yeah.
Here you go, Mari. You want some? Here you go.
Nah.
You sure? It's already
Yeah.
rolled. It's already rolled for you too. I rolled the blunt for you. Here.
Here you go.
You sure you don't want it? Come on, we're giving you weed.
There's some weed.
Come on, Mari. Mari, here. Come on.
Yeah, that's about a blunt for us.
Come on, Mari. There you go. Come on. Come on, Mari. Okay, you good? There you go. All right, smoke away. Smoke on, Mari. Smoke on. Okay. Anybody else need some? Anybody else? Jill, you want some? No? Okay.
No, I'll pass this one time, I think. But thank you, though.
Jeanette, 6 drops?
Yeah. Just this one time, huh?
Somebody?
Waiting for Backyard Con.
Backyard Con. Who's
Well,
coming
thank
to
you,
Backyard
Drew
Con?
J. I delivered the answers so well. Like, thank you.
Yes, Kithler. Jill always delivers the answers so well. Oh wait, no, Drew J is Australian, so I don't know how to fucking do an Australian accent. I don't know
I'll
why.
do one for you.
Just do an English accent and then think that.
I'll do one for see. It's like an English, but
English, but they're from Texas.
I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. I'm the only one laughing too. Fuck yeah.
It's because we're over in America a lot, being filmed out in the desert. Remember?
Exactly. Yeah, you're faking that accent. Like y'all had to do it, like work real hard on it and shit. Y'all will stop like the bayous.
We're actually English actors trying to do like Australian accents. It sounds more American.
Oh, it makes sense now. See, put it all together. What's up, Keats? What's up, Veronica? I get it now. Oh, you want an Aussie accent? Shoot me a link, big boy. You call that an accent? Huh? You call that an accent, Jolly? Huh? You think that's an accent? Seriously? Hold on. Everybody wants to show off their accents tonight. I'll show off my accent, okay? Park your car. You ready? Everybody listening?
We don't say that, remember?
What?
We don't say park your car, remember?
Park your car in Boston Harbor. What's wrong with that?
That's okay. I thought you were going to say Harvard Yard.
I want to see them park their car in Boston Harbor. Okay? Go for it. Anybody down? Mari, you
or
down,
anywhere
right?
in Southie.
Well, East Boston, right on the water there. Okay? Mari, why are you so quiet now? What happened? You okay?
I'm researching real quick.
What are you researching?
I don't know yet.
You don't... I was going to get on the internet and just say, fuck it, play Russian roulette. Good luck. When you find booty juice and shit, good luck, okay? Would you research booty juice if that's what came up in your random research?
Yeah.
You would? You would just continue to find out what booty juice is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good luck. Can you tell us if you find out what booty juice is?
I will.
You'll share it with us?
Yes, definitely.
Wow, she's all serious in her research right now, too. Look at it. She's all fucking focused.
Look at that. I'm going to get fired.
No, sorry. She's not on the Urban Dictionary. She's looking up booty juice.
Yeah, but I
else.
usually Google shit. So it's okay, Mara. You can. I'm not complaining. But I'll probably get fired. It's okay. I don't get paid, so it's fine.
Oh, so you don't get paid. You're just willing to give up the job? Is that what you're saying? You're not committed? You're not a hard worker, kid? What the hell is that?
I am fully committed and a hard worker. I've spent many nights Googling shit for you. So
Yo, hold on.
And smoking now, too.
Hold on.
Get me out to smoking.
Why did Rogue get on camera like he's in prison and shit right now? Yo, he looked like, yo, coming live from Cycle Block D. What up, Rogue?
What up, everybody?
You dead ass look like you in jail. Like, yo, what's up, homies? I just got this phone. I'm just coming to y'all live from jail.
Yeah, yo, I got 15 minutes. Marcelli needs it.
Hi, Jolly.
Hello. How you doing, big boy?
You call that an Australian accent there?
Well, it's an accent, mate. I don't know how you going, but yeah, it's an Australian accent.
Are you sure?
Fucking oath, I'm sure.
Because
what's an accent you got going there, mate?
This is a Boston accent.
Oh, I don't know what it is, but
you know what it is. Everybody in the fucking world knows what it is. Okay. Everybody in the fucking world knows what a fucking Boston accent.
Better, mate.
Oh yeah, I can rock it better. Come on, kid. What the fuck? Let me tell you something. There ain't too many fucking authentic people from the city of Boston with this accent anymore. I can tell you that, kid. Okay. All right.
Kid?
Yeah, that's right, kid. All right, kid. All right, kid.
They made me get my paddle out. But you haven't been there, big boy.
Ain't nobody scared of you. These
I don't
internet
want anybody
threats.
to be
Blah 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 blah. You live in
scared
a
of
fake
me.
country
I want
somewhere
to
that I'll
walk
never
on in.
find. I'm not worried about you.
Once they
I'm
get
not
in the
scared of
door, they won't get
ain't
out.
scared.
You will never find it because you'll
Oh,
never
that's
come
okay.
here, Jiggy. You're too scared to.
Exactly. Because the women have tarantulas in their vaginas.
Don't be such a vile cunt, Jiggy. Like, seriously, you say some really rancid shit.
Who? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
You
Not
don't?
me. No.
I don't know. I mean, you're an absolute sweetheart. You know that I love you. You got all the time in the world for you, but shit, got to tell you, some of the shit you say to Robin, you said it to me, I'd kick your balls through the roof of your mouth, mate.
Go for it. That's all I got to say about that. Go for it.
No worries, honey. When they drop, I'll come up and see them.
That's what I said. I ain't hiding.
I know you're not
I'll
hiding,
pick you up at the
darling. Neither
airport.
am I.
I hope some people want to keep that
people
same
hiding
energy for
lately.
the rest of the year.
What do you say, Lee?
I hope some people want to keep that same energy for the rest of the year.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we sure will.
Energy comes and goes.
Yeah, but talking shit for 2 years plus behind people's backs and discords and something, screenshots come out eventually.
Been happening a bit lately too, in various
Yeah,
quarters.
they sure have. Again, we'll save that for another day.
How you doing, Prag?
Yeah, that's not Davey. I mean, that's not Baz, by the way, over there. Just so y'all know, that's Jolly. That's not Baz.
Yeah.
In case you forgot in the last 2 fucking years.
That's okay. I'm already over that.
That's why I'm just here for the comments. See, so I don't even fuck around all that fucking behind the scenes shit. Anything I got to say, I'm gonna say it
for the
on here.
lulz now. Yeah.
Tell mother.
No, I mean, there's various people that, sorry, they're going to have to be held to account at some point down the line. And I just, I've been very reasonable trying to, sort of not make a complete ass of myself. But the time's coming when I'm going to start making a complete ass with myself. Not necessarily here, but in some places. And given some of the crossover, and that's now we're in the position that some of those people from out of the blue have decided that, they don't even have the balls to tell me what their fucking problem is. They're just going to completely pretend I don't exist. That's fine. I don't really care. Somewhere between no fucks and less than a fuck. But just for the rudeness, I'll probably start pulling a few people on. But, that's just how it is.
That's why if I want to play games, I get a video game.
Yeah.
I don't play games.
I don't either. I never wanted to play games.
No, I'm talking about these people who do.
Decided to fuck with me.
Yeah, but some people have been ignoring people and won't even have the courtesy to say hello lately, which is what I find quite ironic from a certain crew of people who go back with a dank alliance 3 years ago. Am I being a little clearer now?
I don't even know who the Dank Alliance is. All I know is I wasn't invited in it. Thank God. Anyways, I don't do any of that shit. I don't do any of that shit.
Some people got involved in some stuff and wanted to slander and defame and be very rude 2 years ago to me. Called me a rapist and accused me of being a murderer. And certain people ran with that narrative. So yeah, I might have a little bit of a hurt feelings behind some of this stuff been going on for a few years with certain people thinking they can call me a bot. Thinking it's all funny, all good, all jokey, laughy, taffy. But when that stuff comes back around with the suicide and kids being and people being a falsely or like I says, I don't know. To this day, from 2 years ago, I got blocked over this dude being either a child abuser or not. I don't know. I got blocked. Everybody blocked me over this crap 2 years ago.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I stepped away from, like I said, I stepped away from that shit immediately. The feeling wasn't right, and I just removed myself from it. So I don't know a lot that went on because I just wasn't.
Well, I mean, I wasn't involved in any of that.
And all those stuff with all those people around that stuff happened. I will agree with that. Yeah, you weren't around with
I
Mongo.
wasn't around, but I certainly got fucked in the ass by a few people that decided that because I was Australian and because I wasn't the sort of person that would ever jump on panels and talk, that clearly I must be Baz.
Hey, Prag Magic, you want to keep running your mouth? Jump up on the fucking stream. I'll bring up Sam Shadow right now. You think this doesn't connect to Sam Shadow already? Keep upping your gums, Prag Magic. Keep the same fucking energy.
Damn, this shit just took a turn. All right.
Yeah, one of the motherfuckers I've been most pissed off at want to bump his fucking gums, thinking it's all fucking funny, calling me a bastard. After I've been called everything fucking else, you think it's funny now? I'm not kind of an ass, Prag. I'm a motherfucking asshole. Just so we're clear on things.
Well, all right then.
You want to bring up Natasha Hines and all that stuff going back with that stuff?
Oh God.
Some people forgot who all connects to this shit. And I'm sorry I'm pissed off about this shit. But after all the fucking shit I saw come out a year ago from a bunch of fucking Discords, glad this shit just popped off between those motherfuckers over there with Robin.
Again, I just think these folks need to take the time and start seeing who they're white knighting, who they're fucking standing up for, whoever you are. So I don't stand. I stand up for you, Lee, because I know you, and like I said, I know you've taken a lot of fucking shit for that fucking bullshit. And
Absolutely he has.
In the end,
and he still takes shit from people running their mouth behind his back that he stood up for and defended.
He did not defend, and he keeps bringing up Sam Shadow, who he went absolutely against for no fucking reason.
Have you, Prag?
Over Lieutenant Michael Aquino, Prag Magic. Yeah, that's
Aquino?
right.
What the fuck does he have to do with Aquino? Even that was all.
You don't know about Dan Cromer, Lepo, and DeFranco and Unirock and all that stuff with Steve Otram, do you, Prag?
What? Look at
about tarot cards with Aeonthropos.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? Aeonthropos.
No, I
with Brandon Young. Who went on with those dudes?
Oh man, we've all had our problems with Brandon Young. Let's be real. You know.
Why didn't you and Spooky run around calling me names for a year then?
What calling you names? Where are you seeing that? Yes, I think
Spooky
we have an
called me a bot
interpersonal.
for a year, then blocked Jolly and I.
A bot? I never blocked you.
Spooky did that.
I never blocked you. I never blocked Jolly.
Spooky did.
What the fuck does that have to do with me?
Natasha Hines. Dylan Lewis Monroe.
Look, you guys have a great communionship. You know, some other people do too, and those interpersonal dynamics do not fucking work well together.
You're right.
But we're not some dark cabal.
Oscar Moose and Kalendal and all them.
See, I don't even know any of that shit. I came into it late, so you're right. I have no business fucking talking on any of this. All I know is the fallout from the shit that happened with Baz, and you guys jumped on it.
That's all I know too, Prag. How do you think it is for me that
She got
works in a
accused of being
child
bastard.
abuse fucking industry? I've
Christ,
spent
she got
nearly
accused of
20
being here
years.
for 2 years.
I spent nearly 20 years working in the prosecution end of child abuse cases. How do you think it plays out when fuckers are running around trying to call me Baz, given what had just occurred? How do you think?
And by the way,
and that sucks.
And I'm
That
a
sucks,
fucking
Jolly.
We're looking for his
We-
legal name.
We
so
all
can
know
see
you're
the
not
legal
Baz,
process.
Jolly. We all
Yeah,
know
we
that.
do now. Do you
He
know
got defamed and slandered.
But I don't ever remember.
Hey,
I don't
let me
ever
talk.
remember Jolly Bridgeburner
talk?
being a
Can I
Baz
talk?
culprit. That we never. I never
God.
said anything
Step
like
over
that.
to fucking Chanter's channel.
Jolly,
and
let me talk.
Look back through some of the other crap in the fucking chat. Fuck you!
Y'all done yelling yet?
No, we're not, you piece of
Fuck
shit.
off! You vile cunt, Spooky. You're half fucking problem.
Jolly, let me deal with this.
Hilarious.
Jolly, can I
This is
please
actually
deal with
funny.
Jolly? Low laugh.
Just keep shouting.
Hey,
Just keep
Brad,
shouting. You look insane.
I'm good. I'm waiting to hear some
Insane.
substance.
Yeah, let's talk
Just
about
keep
Tina
shouting.
Lobina and Natasha Hines then, Spooky.
What
Let's
about
break it
them?
down.
Like
Who
what?
went on with Jay Widener and Reality Check? I never went on there, but who did?
Well, boo-hoo that you didn't go on Jay Widener's YouTube
I
channel,
wouldn't
Lee.
go
Get
on
over
with
it.
that motherfucker anyways.
Who cares?
You
Like-
obviously do, since you want to dick ride Natasha fucking Hines like you did on Twitter.
I haven't spoken about Natasha Hines in
Well, I'm
over a
bringing
year.
her up now. Go let her be
Over
your
a
life
year.
coach.
So get over yourself. It's been over
I'm
a
not gonna
year.
get over this shit with Brandon Young and them calling me what they
Been
did on
over
that
a
fucking
year.
show.
Like, what do you want?
And he's still dragging that shit round his neck because nobody called it out then, Spooky.
Once
The people
again,
just-
you guys
we
are
did.
fine,
I
man.
don't
We
talk
did.
to these people.
Let me
I don't
talk.
talk about these people.
Can I talk
What do you
about
want from me?
Ramsor Richards and Austin Steinbart, or y'all want to keep running your mouths?
I don't know what the fuck that has anything to do
Yeah,
with
me
anything.
either. I don't know
Good.
what
I'm
the
glad
fuck you're
you don't
talking
know
about. Lee. You
Joy
sound
Jackson and the
insane. I've
stuff
had
with
enough of
Cantor
you
on
just
Unirock
spouting shit
channel
at
that happened
people.
3 years ago.
Lee, I think you guys have a good crusade, and I totally understand. Like
And
I
again,
said, Trouble
people were
Teen,
doxxed.
the Trouble Teen
were
things, I
doxxed.
get it.
And
I get
people
it,
had
man.
child
But like,
protective
we are
services
not the
called on them
droids you're
around
looking
this
for.
stuff. Then maybe
We
y'all
are not the
should come off
droids
my
you're looking
back a
for.
couple of years ago, right?
What?
When I
Did
did a deep dive
you
into
save
the
that
stuff with
message I
Davey
sent
and
you?
Baz, looked at the docket number in Scotland over 2 years ago. You think I didn't know the whole entire truth then?
We couldn't find any proof. All right, so we went with somebody
That's right,
who we kind of
because
trusted.
there was a bunch of speculation only.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And it was coming from the mouth of someone we absolutely didn't trust.
And
because
when
they were
other
doxing.
people are getting called that in their legal career is helping kids in Australia with this stuff, and they get doxxed over this stuff, you don't think we're not going to take it serious?
Hey, nothing hurts more than seeing my full name next to the word sexual predator in a tweet.
Yeah, I know
like,
that.
Nothing hurts more than that. I
How do you
get that.
think I
And that's
feel
what
about
Baz
getting
was
called
doing.
a rapist, a fucking leader of a cult out of Boston for 5 years now because of these same people?
But don't you think a little bit that you're keeping us culpable for something we had no idea of?
No,
Isn't
I'm not
that
holding you
just
all
as
culpable
unfair?
for things that happen to do with other people.
Then why are you yelling
other
at
people?
us?
Because the
What
stuff
other people?
with Steve Otram and Thomas Schoenberger.
Steve
Who
Ocean,
the
I don't
fuck
even
are
know who
those
you're
people?
talking
I
about.
don't know who
Again,
that is.
I'm sorry you don't want to listen and learn. That's fine by me
Because
today.
I have a life and a job
But you
that
keep
doesn't have anything to
throwing
do with
these
these
gift
people.
And
gallops
again, the
at me. I
stuff with
don't understand
Natasha
what you...
Hines and Mod Wiz goes back at least 3.5 freaking years.
Listen, I think we can all agree that the
fuck is
Brandon
Mod
Young
Wiz?
fucking
Too bad
dust
you
up
don't
with
know
the
about
Mod Wiz
Trump,
shit.
Swindle, Positive Momentum, and all them from all
care.
that time ago.
I
Stop
tried
yelling
to
at people.
talk
I
to
don't give a
Posmo.
shit.
I
Again,
did. I talked to him on the phone. I tried to talk to him.
You might, Spooky.
Sorry?
So of course you don't.
I really don't. Like, I have a life and a job that is
and
well away from these
and
people,
all
and
that
I'm glad
stuff.
about
I
it.
don't understand how we're just we're extremely culpable for all of these.
Stuff.
Because he
No,
needs
you're
someone to
not
yell at,
culpable for all
kids.
this
That's why.
stuff. But I'm sorry. 3 years ago, when I noticed that stuff with freaking Jeff and Zen and Chanter and them popping off with freaking Styx Hexenhammer in them, you all might have paid attention back then a little bit closer too.
Yeah, I mean, I would have not have paid attention because Styx Hexenhammer is a piece of shit. But
I agree with that too.
yeah, but like I don't
know.
know this stuff. This is before my time. You know, I just
Oh,
feel like
yeah,
we're
you
getting thrown in these dust ups that we don't know who the fuck you're connecting these lines to, and that's just not fair to us. We had to deal with it as friends. You know, Davey, I blew up at Davey. I blocked Davey before anything happened because he was spreading lies.
Because of this stuff. Or I'm sorry that I'm a little bit pissed off that I had to sit here for 2 years ago and bite my fucking tongue.
Yeah,
because I didn't know why the fuck all these people blocked me over a tweet Natasha put out.
That is not why
I don't
blocked
remember
you,
the
but
Natasha.
Anyway.
Yeah, you're right. I know that's not why you blocked me, Spooky.
No, I blocked you because I don't like you. That's basically
Good.
why.
And at least you at least understand how I feel about you too.
Okay, good for you. Have a nice life. Like, what's the deal here? What do you want?
At the same time, like, you know, you did call Spooky a fuckboy on stream. I mean, like,
Yeah,
there are
true.
things
You
to
did.
apologize for.
I sure have. What have I been called by you all?
I haven't called you anything because I don't talk about you. I don't care.
Davey and Baz on his live show about me. You all thought it was real fucking funny when you all
ever
were in
went on
the chat
Baz's
room
live
laughing at it
show.
and I was lurking.
Baz's live show?
What the fuck are you talking about?
When Davey and Baz used to stream together, you know this stuff.
the Sunday chill. Like,
don't play dumb
what?
today.
I
have you got a
honestly do
link
not
to
even
this
remember
stream?
you being in this
Because I wasn't stupid enough to
me.
go in there and say anything after the things I had heard prior to that going on anyways.
It's a lot of
Yeah, this is
places
one of
sit
those
and
like I would
watch and don't
require
come
proof.
in.
Yeah, I
You
don't
want
know.
proof? I've
Literally,
got
don't know what you're
plenty
talking
of the
about.
screenshots to save me a long time.
Hey man, I talk a lot of shit. We all fucking do. I don't think that's
Let's
something
bring
I
up
talk.
Michael and all that shit that happened there. You want to talk about some?
Oh
deep
no,
shit now?
I don't, because
Yeah,
I'm
I
not a
didn't
fan
think
of
you
On the
wanted
Airs.
to, did you?
What, Michael On the Airs?
No,
Is that who you're talking about?
Stuff with Shanty and all that stupid shit with the
I don't even know who fucking
society.
Shanty is. I'm not a fan of Michael. He blocked me.
Interesting that stuff connects back to this stuff today. Then with the QAnon stuff, to be honest with you, with Defango.
Listen, Jonaside messaged me that, Babs was lurking in the chat. My first fucking thing was, I don't give a shit. I don't need this shit in my life. That guy's a fucking weasel.
I just want his full legal name so we can start the legal.
I know it. I know it.
You know
Well,
how to
good.
deal with
If
it.
you can, if you can get that to me, that'd be great because I'll be starting proceedings down here.
But then again, okay. I mean, that would be appropriate. But I'm still very reticent. Yeah, but I'm still reticent. Like it's a matter of trust now. Like there's just this lack. I feel very deeply.
People were doxxed over this. Over 500 people have been doxxed now.
Baz doxed Sam, and that's what started all this shit. So when you went after Sam so
Dude, the fact
fucking
that I
hard,
never
that was
went after Sam, I never went after Sam. You DM'd me his name 2.5 years later after I was on with them discussing Aquino and the SETI and stuff. That's why.
No, I DM'd you who I was talking about when I didn't want to talk about.
I'm today trying to explain to you that dude, Aquino's last interview was with a guy named Lepo. So there's a lot of things that play into this stuff with those people I just mentioned.
But here's the difference, Lee. There's not a culpability with people that have read books like the artist and find out that the artist is a piece of shit.
I'm not
like
talking about
we don't know these people
stuff and all that other stuff there. That's a whole other discussion.
We don't know these people, and that's the fucking problem with this.
You do know some
entire.
Unfortunately, the crossover now between all the different chat rooms. It crosses over everywhere now.
I see it. Yeah, I'm taking time off.
Like I said, that's what I'm saying. I was never against you or Spooky here. Brandon was the one I was always fucking getting here going, why is this dude fucking talking all this shit, trolling the shit out of people, talking shit about me on all these streams? He doesn't know me from the man of the fucking moon, and he wouldn't do it if I was standing in front of him. I damn sure know that.
And look, that's what I said. Like, we've had our dust-ups with Brandon. Like, we've had our dust-ups with him. Like, that whole Modwiz situation with CW Chanter was a real fucking stain on my life for a little bit.
I can understand that. That's one of the reasons that is really a lot of the reason why I'm so pissed off about all this stuff. Right there. Yeah. Just so you know. So you understand where I'm coming from. I've been friends with Mod for a very long time. To see
that's a good talk. I really feel like we're making headway here, guys. This is good.
The fact that is like called death LARPing with this time phone hacking and the dead man switch is why I was never trying to make a joke out of something so serious to these people. I did not know how serious that stuff was to some of these conspiratorial idiots out there on YouTube, trusting a stupid fucking plan that was a fucking dumb LARP to begin with.
Yeah, here's the plan. I do nothing. Yeah, that's a great plan.
I absolutely agree. The whole Q-card nonsense is a damning fucking reprieve about humanity. It's shitty.
I try to explain where that came out of the Cicada 3301 stuff. And I got fucking my ass handed to me left and fucking right every time I even tried to say that from these stupid idiots connecting to fucking Steve Otram, Thomas Schoenbergers.
Well, I mean, who got the last laugh there, though? You know what I mean?
Not me, since I'm the one. If you Google that shit, you find my name all up in the middle of it with Gabe Hoffman and Defango and Unirock and all them right now.
Yeah, and I'm very blessed to not know any of those fucking names. I know of Unirock slightly because of the shit that happened with CW Chanter. You know what I mean? Because he brings it up every now and again. And like, I tried to watch one video. I'm like, oh no, thanks.
Do you guys remember Joe from the Carolinas by any chance?
Yep.
I don't. That was before my time.
I do.
I'm telling you, COVID was my YouTube.
If you understand,
COVID was my YouTube kind of like
and he had to go for a reason. Like I says, he had to leave the internet because of this stuff. They tried to get him fired from his job as a doctor. It wasn't fun. Anything like I says, and that was the stuff that 3 years ago, like I says, we called it Doxgate because they doxed him. But then everyone tried to shift blame on who did it.
Yeah, that's no good, dude. That's no good.
Yeah, and I've said that vehemently over and over because I know you and Jolly both have, you know, like gotten missiles launched in the docs fucking bullshit, and that sucks. And I absolutely understand that. You know, but you know, Sam was also doxed at that time.
I can count now.
Yeah, and Sam was also doxed during that Baz shit, and we couldn't trust Baz. That you couldn't have more of a bad faith actor.
That's what I was. I call him because I thought he was that Batman motherfucker, which was one of his avatars.
That was Davey.
See, and that's what I'm saying. His baby, who's dead, and like I says, between them two with their different sock accounts, I've had to dig through over 300 sock accounts in the last 2 years to find out who these people really are.
Yeah, I mean, we found out a lot about Mr. Baz. You know, we know his full name because we were worried. I was getting Sayroth, Sam.
Yep.
Everyone was getting our full names with the words "sexual predator" in tweet. You know, because we were aiding and abetting, and we had no idea.
Myra, Rogue, Jolly, Lee.
Yeah, that happened these last 3 years.
All right, John.
That's what I'm sitting on.
John.
Have a good night.
Johnny.
Johnny, good to see you, brother. Take care, man.
You too. Thanks, Drew J. Later.
Bye, Johnny. Good to see you.
Bye, Renee.
Bye, Renee.
And trust me, you guys, I didn't want to argue with anybody these last 2 years.
Man, it's hard. Like I get, you guys have,
and then we really
you have more digs and deeps and tethers to things that like we don't. You spout off names. We're like, who? We don't fucking know. We're just as like fucking people in this vortex, like stumbling in. Like
people hang shit on him because he can put the links and connections together, but they don't ever ask what.
But at the same time, there are some things Lee has done that I think are shitty.
Good.
You know,
there's things that you've done that I think are shitty, but
Jolly,
you know,
sure, yeah. But
I've always been that I've done that I think are shitty.
You know, we've all done shit.
Yeah, but I mean online specifically.
I make jokes with people.
And Jolly, I have been upfront with you, and I have
and blocked them like other people did. I didn't ignore it. But yeah, last 3 weeks of a certain few people not even saying hello that used to say hello to us. That's been real interesting lately. It's funny how that only sticks to a certain few people.
I think there's a back and forth with that too.
Yeah,
not
I
to
know there
split
is.
hairs. Yeah.
But
not to split hairs. It gets all shitty in high school, doesn't it?
And all that other stuff with that Illuminati bullshit.
All of this is very high school.
It gets all high school, doesn't it?
It's not so high school when it affects your life to the point that your fucking kid has to move out of home. You've got.
Well, I'm
your
sorry that
housewives
happens.
to swap.
about
when it crosses that line, that's different.
What do you want?
Run their mouth.
I'm sorry that happened.
Our interpersonal dynamic, not what happened in the past.
The fact that there's 4 people in the country of Australia that are involved with boxing people connected to this stuff.
No, internet drama should never cross over into real life, ever.
We're already looking into the stuff with Jordan Sather and all that stuff with the MMS Bleach stuff. So I'm okay with being very patient now. I know the FBI is looking into the January 6th stuff with Baked Alaska, Jake Chansley, and freaking Baby Q plus Austin Steinbart. So I'm not really worried about a lot anymore.
I think the entire country knows that, though, don't they?
Yeah, but how does that connect with Steve Bannon and Jerome Corsi and Praying Medic and those people? Do you know that?
I mean, they were all like the Q.
I don't know. Do you know
how that connects to Jason Goodman and freaking
really
all them? Good. We're glad you don't care. A lot of people tell me how little they care.
No, I won't agree with that. I do care, but Rogue is right, man. This shit seeps into your fucking real life that it's a cancer.
It's my real life 2 years ago.
Oh, that's no good, dude. That's
When DeFranco called me a rapist on YouTube. After DeFango, Manuel Chavez the third.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Go watch Mateo's videos.
That's the motherfucker you should be picking a bone with right there.
No, you can find out about DeFango and Denise Mateo and a bunch of other people here. You can go watch their videos. They're up right now.
Just in the last couple of days, last few days, the number of people, one woman in particular, running around saying that
That's the
Lee's
truth, right?
the head of the
Yep.
Boston Death Club and a cult, and kills kids and Christ knows what else. And it's all such a big bloody joke to people.
Yeah, but they don't know how it connects with Stephen.
I can imagine how just horrid
Paxton
that
and
is.
Strategy.
Because you guys, in chats, I can't read comments because I think you guys are speaking about me all the time. I get how that feels.
Never been speaking about you. That's
I know,
funny.
but I know you
what's
haven't.
funny?
But it's
why did all this stuff? Can I ask you a question real quick? Because I am curious about this. Why did all this stuff over tarot cards with Cambion cause so much drama? Why did that?
I don't know.
Didn't have anything to do with Jeff Reed and Zen and that stuff, would it?
I mean,
He's
probably.
Jeff Reed.
I had nothing to do with that. I'm always the guy in Cambion's chat going, "Look, guys." I had to kind of step off from Cambion. He buckled over. He decided not to do tarot anymore, and I thought that was a bad way to go.
His friend's doing tarot. He never did it himself, really. So,
well, he's not platforming it anymore, and I think it's because it caused so much drama. And but at the same time, I get it. This shit fucking bleeds into the real life.
That's what I was saying. That was really stupid to me in the first place. But how many people got butthurt over it, and we weren't even talking about y'all, but you all ran wild with that shit.
What do you mean?
Music got played. Aeon Throne Post came off with a goat ritual and killed a goat, and then they were arguing about remote viewing dildos in court cases.
What the fuck?
What? You didn't know about that part of the narrative, really?
That shit was entertaining as hell, man.
No.
Remote viewing dildos?
Aeon, yes, okay.
Remember.
The Steve Cambion show.
The Rising Virgin on the plinth or whatever.
It's all about the David Wilcock dildos, which is an ongoing joke.
David Wilcock would look much better with a mustache, and we all know that.
Yes, it's true. Very true. We've all put one on him, and he does look better.
And Veronica was all right. Earth is concave, and Eric DeBay, Mark Sargent, Richard from Boston, and ODD TV are fucking idiots too. Because you like to argue with them.
But that whole
you are
tapped
in, bro. Like I've never seen. You're gonna have the last laugh, though, bro. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah. Hey, a crusade is a crusade. I abide.
Like I says, a lot of people didn't believe me when I was talking about some stuff with the cult school I went to in California until Paris put out her documentary to prove what I'd been saying for 10 years anyways.
Oh, but that's cool.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. Like I says, the WAF survivor stuff that I've been working on with this Aspen education coming out of the dare, scared, straight, tough love stuff is very difficult and hard to explain to people if they haven't experienced that kind of intense psychological institutional abuse.
Nah, nothing like that, dude. Just brought up Catholic. I've seen some shit.
Hey, I've had my knuckles fucking hit with rulers.
No,
that's what I was gonna say, Rogue. I was like, man, school was my freedom.
Yeah, yes, but I think what he's talking about ain't nothing like Catholic school. That's
It's
much more.
the opposite.
This is almost military type shit.
It's a lot different.
No. Like I says, military was junior high school. Catholic school was before that. Like I says, I went to a very, very orthodox school before I got shipped off by my own parents to a cult for 2 years and locked up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and listen,
and then he has people running
I've said
around,
this repeatedly.
saying that he's trying to, pretend he's a victim and, get sympathy or some
victim LARPing comments.
And yet I've never heard
we
him
can
do
all
that,
agree
and
Lee's a
it's
bit of a
fucking
shit
shameful.
kicker, can we not? Can we not agree he's a bit of a shit kicker?
All the time.
Yeah.
I'm good at kicking shit.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how much CW was full of it.
Sure.
Sorry.
Sure.
What's the fucking come at me crooked and fucking say we're friends for years after I told him to fucking stop lying to people. At least he came clean the other day and told people we weren't cool.
Who did?
Chanter.
Oh shit! I don't even know all that.
No, I didn't either.
I mean, I don't know. You stir the pot enough, shit's gonna fly back every once in a while.
Man, we've all been on the receiving end of Chanter's fucking tirades. Like
it was Brandon getting away with what he was doing, and everyone white knighting for BJ. It pissed me off. That's why I literally left Chanter's fucking room, because it just got to be such stupid talk over there.
I'm sure after you left, give another 10 minutes, and he's profusely apologizing.
I gotta go, guys. I just want to say I love you all. I love spending time with you, chatting with you.
Thanks, Dex. Good to see you.
buddy.
Go work on your craft, wizard.
Be good.
Enjoy your day, Dex.
Be careful.
Yeah, man.
Smoke weed all day.
Like I said,
every day.
I'm gonna jump off too, because like I said, this stuff, I wish it was over and done with. I really do. Again,
Listen, we learned some crazy fucking shit today, and we're all tethered to it in some way. Some more than most, but a lot of us had no idea. We were searching records. We were searching. I didn't realize it would pop to this, but I always knew he was lying.
like I said, you guys didn't know about my. Have you ever heard of the Hampstead hoax?
No.
I think I have, but I've
passing. 2 kids in Hampstead, United Kingdom, that came out and said that their dad was making.
Yes, the boy and girl.
Yeah, and it was all a hoax. The stepfather trained the kids to say the stuff, trying to get some stuff. The mother's going to jail. The stepfather's on the run.
Right.
But my friends in the United Kingdom were the one that exposed that many years back. So that's why when that stuff popped, I just had to call a couple of people over there that were already had connections to barristers in that country that could look up the records. That's why I knew it and stuff.
Right.
I didn't have.
They don't let those records. They're not available, Scotland.
Right. Like I said, that's the thing is I could only see the Davy.
I couldn't find them when I looked for them.
That's the problem. Is I could only find the Davy side, so I knew who was lying there. That's why there's so many Sox accounts and everyone confusing that for so long. Is like I said, I just tried to defend Jolly from getting a cold bath for a year and a half. And it wasn't y'all. It was a lot more people too doing it in a lot of other chat rooms, which was why it was kind of funny to me for a little while until this recent stuff. Like I said, I can't believe how many people didn't know. So that just kind of proves to me that for a year and a half, there were certain people that did not tell their own friends this stuff was what it was.
Yeah. And like we were, Baz was just the worst fucking actor to tell us. Like it would have been so hard to spin that he was doing something out of sheer
right. I apologize because like I says, I did get Batman and Baz confused. Like I says, I was going off at people for a while, but if you guys had known that this lady in the background was making the videos accusing me of being a part of a cult that murdered her daughter, and all the stuff that was going on, you would understand why I was so, keeping a list and keeping every account names for everything.
And that's still going on.
Sure,
right
sounds
up
like
to
that
today.
lady needs some mental
Up to
health.
today, she's still doing it.
Yeah, I mean, just these like little doses of that drama. It's hard for me, especially as being kind of new to this YouTube culture. So I get it. Like you guys have to deal with this all the time, and that sucks. It bleeds into your real life. It does.
How would you like to go and try to explain to your family and friends that, hey, there's this blue chicken sex slave believing cult on YouTube that's stuff? Would you like to go and explain that kind of stuff to your friends and family?
I mean, I actually have a father that might agree with it or like understand it. So
this is why my father looks at me like I'm bad shit fucking crazy too, though.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, like I said, let's let bygones be bygones. But
Yeah, I mean,
people
a lot of that is people just don't want to believe that there's that fucking amount of evil out there. You know what I mean? They just don't believe it.
You just don't know. You just don't know. And I know Jiggy says this a lot, but like even meeting people a couple of times, you just don't know. You don't fucking know who you're inviting.
You guys are spirit cooking and doing satanic ritual stuff, to be honest with you. But again, I am not surprised by anything anymore.
Yep, me either.
You mean the Maria Abramovich? Like
that lady?
Yeah, Maria Abramovich, the Clintons with all the organ harvesting and trading kids around the Haitian islands and stuff. Yeah, that stuff.
Oh, I didn't know about any Haitians, but I just know that everyone was freaking out about her art.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that was just a tiny little piece of the whole narrative. That was.
Are you guys saying that's true, or are you guys saying it's not true?
Marina Barrange did do artwork. They're not taking. Well, I mean, she did take semen and other things and mix it together and throw it on a statue, but they're not harvesting adrenochrome in deep underground military bases with
No.
reptilian lizards, like David Icke likes to talk about.
Gotcha.
But then again, you know, we also like to make fun of a guy by the name of Young Pharaoh with Robert David Steele and Bishop Larry Gators and Juan O'Savin.
I thought we weren't doing this today.
Why not?
We're doing it all, Jolly.
Well, technically, it's tomorrow. It's already
Yeah,
past.
there you
It's tomorrow's
true.
news today.
Do another
You're
time.
living in the past.
Holy Christ! It's 1 o'clock on the East Coast right now. Oh my God! All right.
It is 6 a.m., buddy.
It's only 12:52. Damn it, calm down.
And guys, like I said, if you guys knew that I was in these fucking YouTube Google Hangouts 4 years ago arguing with the same people I'm arguing with today,
Yeah.
you would find out. It's like I said, to me, it's the irony.
That's got to be annoying. How many times you got to be proved right when people stop arguing with you? You know what I mean?
Like I said, is when I started talking to a doctor lady who educated me on something known as large group awareness training. It changed my life and it made things a lot simpler. But trying to explain.
Wait, can you repeat that? What was the training?
Oh, interesting.
It's called large group awareness training.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They do these weekend seminars, sales coaching, doing hard cold sales, cold readings, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She told me about how it came out of Earhart seminar training with Holiday Magic size seminars and all these other things with Landmark Forums and Life Spring seminars, which my sister had done. That's one of the reasons I was talking to this lady, because she's a cult expert on NXIVM and that stuff.
Interesting.
So yeah, she educated me on a link with the Synanon cult to this stuff through some LSD experiments that happened that I didn't know existed.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah. Did you read that? What's that? The Tom Moore, the book about the LSD treatments in the '60s that
you're talking
into
about
the Manson
Solomon
shit?
West, Ewan Cameron, Sidney Gottlieb stuff with the Columbia University, and the Elephant, and then Tulane University. But again, what they did up in Canada with the kids with the Soma drugs and the electric.
Good Lord. Yo, Lee, can I just pick your brain one day for like a couple hours?
Yeah, you can.
Good Jesus.
Like says,
I'm gonna need a sentence definition behind every name that you spit at me.
I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna get a tape recorder.
What I was
Shit's
looking
getting
into was called behavior modification.
Sure.
And that's what the school I went through did in the workshops and seminars we did. But
like electroshock therapy.
Good Lord, like straight up Pavlov's dogs.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah.
But no electroshock therapy, no drugs. It was very hippy dippy. But again, it was, you were discussing topics of as a child that you probably shouldn't be talking about, and giving up things to the cult leader that could be used as blackmail against your own family. That's literally what happened in the situation.
Good Christ.
It sounds almost like Scientology. Scientology does that approach as well.
You have to reach the state of clear.
Right.
You do.
And if you're not getting clear, well, you haven't learned something, right?
Well, you haven't learned how to use rest powers and elevate your frequencies and go up the bridge to total freedom.
Right.
Hands out. I'm actually joking right now, 'cause I don't know. Besides the Going Clear documentary, and then a friend of mine happens to be a part of this thing called the Aftermath Foundation, and it works with a lady named Leah Ramini. So if you want to escape a cult and you need help there, look up the Aftermath Foundation. They're a really good group.
Look up my.
I do want to say I do apologize to Lee for calling him kind of an ass.
That's okay, bud. So you called me a bastard one day, and that pissed me off more than anything else you've
Oh
done.
sure, okay, yeah, I know that's a low blow. But you know, like, yeah, it's I'm fighty, man. I'm fighty.
I'll be really blunt honest about things real quick.
Right now, you're just starting to get blunt honestly? Jesus.
What is with that Todd person? That
Who?
dude, Todd Cosmo.
Oh yeah.
That dude needs a lot of help, man. He really does.
He really fucking does. And I reached out and I called him.
I can't believe he hasn't OD'd yet. I mean, like 2 years ago, I thought he was going to relapse and OD.
Yeah, it's scary and it's shitty what's happening. I think there's a big dog pile on him, and me and like people like Spooky, like we've never been okay with it. I've talked to Todd personally on the phone, and we have a lot of the same kind of you know, histories and mental, not like, you know, he's a rich kid. I'm very not, you know, but like we have a lot of the same mental diagnoses that, you know, he's kind of self-medicating and
right. Yeah, bingo. And that's why I always appreciated you. Because like this is the fact, and this is the one thing that a lot of you are going to think I was crazy. I respect you all a lot more because you all did stay loyal to your friends.
Yeah.
While me and Jelly are over here being loyal to each other. And like
sure.
The jokes didn't bother us that much. It was when the jokes went from being, you know, fun and jokey to just trying to be degrading.
And there's a line between all good fun and just trying to hurt somebody. There's definitely a line. You know what I mean?
Like when you block and you can't retaliate and contact the person that blocked you that did that, it's kind of like, you know, it's like the big final fuck you. And so yeah, that's why it gets personal sometimes.
I mean, I'm a reactionary dude. I'll say it now. Like, I'm very defensive. I'm a fucking reactionary dude, and I feel like if something's not, like, I'm a fighty guy. That's just what I'm not. I'm not passive aggressive. I'm aggressive.
Shut the fuck up. You're a bitch.
Yeah, I'll say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
Jelly back a lot more than people get. People really don't like to hold Jelly back a lot because, like I said, when you're in the law field.
That was a joke, Keith. Just so you know.
I got you, Rogue.
All right, brother.
Like I says, that's what I'm saying, because I didn't want any of this stuff to cross over into my personal real world. But when I'm trying to fight cult survivors and being slandered to the degree I was, yeah, I'm going to do everything I can to get proof of who's doing what to who at that point. And like I said, that's what I'm saying. Is I can't believe what I thought was dead and over 3 years ago is now coming back around. But like I said, it's only a few people in that one thing, and I think that mess can be cleaned up without it being all over YouTube.
Excuse me.
And the other stuff's going to play out on its own no matter what we do anyways.
You know, and I'm still battling kind of a drinking problem here and there. I'm fucking drinking wine and signing it onto the Jiggy stream and just being emotional and shit. Like everyone's got their fucking things.
I'm in my cup. I'm in my fields.
Do not blame me. I'm just here for the comments.
And that's one of the things I've been actually
teaching. That I've nearly relapsed a couple of times in the last 8 months.
You know how much blunt y'all make me smoke? It is y'all's fault that I smoke as much as I do. I just want y'all to know that, okay?
Yeah, straight up. I agree. But like,
And why he doesn't have a lighter right now.
This drama, just the iota of that I've had has only been kind of surfaced when it came to, you know, drinking or like taking a load off after being in the forest for 8 hours or whatever. You know, I can't imagine what you guys are going through and having to deal with. So I do appreciate the crusade. I do. And I've said that time and time again.
And we respect you guys for what you all have done too. Like I said, but that's where with some of the other people we were trying to deal with that it just got, it made things more difficult.
Community to community, room to room.
Fuck yeah. I'm all about fight the good fight, goddammit.
Getting it from the same bullshit that seems to have spread into a bunch of different communities. So it doesn't matter where you go because there's been that crossover. You're getting chased by it everywhere you go. There's no respite from it. And when other people that know it's wrong and they see it going on but they say nothing, or you then see them later on in another chat room after they've been, you know, very friendly with you for a number of years, laughing along as other people repeat the lie and laugh along with it.
Oh, that's so good. I wouldn't stand for that shit.
It gets to the point that it's very, very difficult to be able to deal with anybody and think, okay, well, you seem to be okay here, but I saw you just 6 hours ago in this stream laughing along as people are running me ass back through the fucking chat. What do you do?
Yeah. You know, and
what are your options?
And I can say for my case, you know, it's very fucking,
and I might come
it's just it's interpersonal dynamic.
Chat, but there's some of those people that are in your chat and they're all very friendly and fun loving and love and light, but there's a couple of people that I always take swipes at, and I try and do it as friendly as I possibly can for those very reasons. You know, I don't want to drag my dramas from room to room to room with everybody.
Right.
But by the same token, I'm not going to play nice with people that I know are actively fucking me over and fucking Lee over in other parts of the internet, not calling out what they know is not right. I just, you know.
Do you know what it's like to get blocked by someone and have to sit there while you're blocked on that channel for a year while they drag your ass through the mud?
I mean, Baz.
Jesus. Honestly, I have no idea what that's like. I don't know. I've never gave a fuck that much, honestly. I can't even imagine. That would be
I
terrible.
go to rooms and say hello in a new room I've never been in before. Some friend of mine told me to say hello in, and I get blocked because some mod there knows me from somewhere else and just doesn't like me because where he is a mod in the other channel, they've told them this narrative of he's a troll, he's just the and so it does kind of suck, but yeah, maybe I got that reputation online for trying to stick up for survivors and people getting doxxed and stuff. I didn't realize that when I found out about this narrative, actually about 4 or 5 years ago, that it would just keep escalating and getting worse.
Yeah.
Seriously, we were making jokes. Oh, the mole kids and the sex slaves on Mars. It can't get any crazier than this. And now we're arguing about My Pillow guy and Linwood shit.
Yeah.
So I find it amusing, but I do see why a lot of other people who have got so caught up in that shit for so long can't get out of it either.
And can I just say in my defense, I don't see a lot of shit. I don't see shit in this chat most times. I don't really pay attention to most chats. If I'm listening to a show or whatever, I'm listening to a live. I'm just listening to the live. I'm not
I get that, Jiggy. And most of what's said, most people that are swipes between those couple of people and me, or those couple of people and Lee, most people just think it's, us joking around. They don't realize that it's not quite the joke because they're not in the other rooms to see what's happening. But
The fact that we're role playing, like says, people think we're role playing in a trailer park doing sex trolling stuff. It's weird.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds like sign me up.
But trust me, when you find out about Brenda, or who's bridal?
Brenda Becker's. Brenda's.
Right. Yeah.
But why? How do people have so much time in their hands to
This
just
lady had to
cook up
wear-
all this crap?
Because she was making sex toys online and people trolled her so hard she actually had to go into court because she was suing a lady over this stuff. It literally happened.
Yeah.
That's where I'm thinking is I'm actually following some court cases. Good versus Guy is just one of the cases we follow.
Wow.
So it's interesting out there, but it's crazy land, and YouTube is Sparta. And I'm sorry if you get targeted by a group of people on YouTube. They'll create thousands of socks to come harass your channel day in, day out.
Wow.
This just makes me glad I have no real social media. This is nuts.
We got hit by bots. We got hit by bots.
It's also like I get it. People are like, well, that's what you get for being out there, and speaking your mind on podcasts and shit.
No,
and I'm like that, but not like this. I don't want to wake
putting
up.
himself out there.
You're right, and that's like I don't want to wake up and be agitated by like cruel fucking comments and
Well,
jokes.
I have to teach about your free speech, and the Earth is flat, right? You got to be a more flatter society. You're an evil Satanist Kabbalist drinking the adrenochrome in those bases now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, this entire past year and a half or so has been a reckoning of what parasocial relationships actually are.
Yeah,
and so
it was some really weird stuff. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie, there was some stuff I did learn from you all because of this stuff.
Yeah,
like I said, that's who Tracy Twyman was.
I do. Yeah.
Before she hung herself, I was friends with her. I used to talk to her.
Right? Didn't she lived in Washington too? Right? Wasn't that?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really sad because I remember hearing her on multiple podcasts talking about the occult
the fireside chats. And
yeah, exactly.
And the mileage people have made out of her death is fucking shameful. Absolutely.
Yeah,
the conspiracy nuts went to town, right? Of course.
Like her husband had to get off of everything because people wouldn't stop sending him DMs asking if his wife was still alive after she committed suicide.
Jesus Christ.
There's people that think she's still alive to this day. It's insane.
See, this is what bothers me about like all these people going crazy conspiracy shit. It just takes away and dilutes the fact that there really is awful bad shit going on out there.
Well, that's the whole problem.
You know what I'm saying?
People get caught up in the fantasy. They want to believe bullshit. They want to believe Space Force, that secret shit and crazy sci-fi shit, and then connect it to all these conspiracies. That if these conspiracies are true, okay, it's one thing, but they don't care about reality. They'll look at the stuff that's actually going on in their neighborhoods, their communities, and their fucking country and the world, and not give a fuck. But they're going to focus on some bullshit and run with it, and it doesn't make any fucking sense.
I'm still waiting for Mr. Moore's documentary about Captain Mark Richards to come out. Throw a lot of shade right now.
Oh, there's that fucking documentary on Netflix right now that everybody's talking about, and it's fucking the same old fucking people. I watched it for about maybe a minute, and then I saw Michael Fallon, and I was like, nope, I'm good.
Dude, you know how tripped out I was when Above Majestic and the contract with that other dude, Baby Q Plus, came out? I have a copy of it. That's what I'm saying. That was a long time ago, and I'm like going, and they were just together at this thing in Arizona again. Yep. So yeah, like I said, the narrative's getting worse and getting more crazier every day. I keep watching it go by.
Hey, Lee, sorry to cut you off, man. I'm gonna get out of here, everybody. I just want to say good night.
All right, Rogue.
It was a pleasure.
All right, Rogue. Be good, brother.
Bye, Rogue.
Always a pleasure, everybody. Have a good week and all that. Number love. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Drew, the best way to explain that stuff would be
Sorry about that, Rogue.
synthetic adrenaline that's used in shots for people straight to their heart to help out with opioid addiction overdoses, actually. So the real stuff and that stuff that's fake, that's not true, taken from blood is just a crazy
Oh,
stuff.
so adrenochrome is actually a real thing. They just embellish what it actually can do.
Adrenaline's a real thing, but
Well, yeah, it was popularized in
adrenochrome's-
Fear and Loathing movie.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Who wrote that movie?
Well, Terry Gilliam directed it, but it's a Hunter S. Thompson book.
Thank you.
Fear
That's
and
what it is,
Loathing.
Hunter S. Thompson. Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know if I ever saw that movie. Actually, I don't know.
It's actually
It's actually
really
not
funny if
in
you
the
watch
book.
it ripped as a chicken.
Is he like high through the whole movie? Or so? I think that was my interpretation. That
Yeah, it's basically he's just on this fucking psychedelic tirade, but also like every drug imaginable. And
Yes,
he's
that's why I
supposed
wouldn't
to-
have watched that back in the
He's
day.
a journalist. He's supposed to be writing a column about RTV kind of racing or dune buggy racing, and he decides to use it as a weekend just to get sloshed.
Yeah.
Like,
Didn't Chelsea
yeah.
Handler have a show where she was like just traveling and trying like
I
every
don't
fucking
watch
drug?
Chelsea Handler.
I'm not saying you do. I don't watch her either. I know she had a show where I don't know if she tried like crack. She tried like I don't know what drug she did, but she was trying like
Really?
different drugs. Yeah, I unless this is again, I woke up in a different fucking universe and it's constantly changing. There's some Mandela effect. I believe she had some like reality show. Man, I don't know, it's a YouTube thing, whatever, where she was just going and trying different things.
Well, she was on like a prank show when she first started.
No, this was
Wonder if
something
that
more
was-
recent. This is after her. I think she used to be on E! Entertainment or some shit or whatever she was on. After she left that, it was some project she was doing, I believe. Or maybe it was something she wanted to do, but I could have sworn she had a couple episodes of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I kind of know what you're talking about because she spent a day in like a underprivileged like neighborhood trying to get like a feel, and they
Oh
were
my
kind of
God.
like yeah.
Ew.
That was kind
She's
of funny.
the worst.
Hey, she fucked Fitty.
Wow.
She did.
Oh yeah, they were together for a while.
Yeah.
Did you see the Clubhouse interview recently, Jiggy, by any chance?
Who what the Clubhouse?
Yeah, on Clubhouse was one of the best interviews a couple of days ago. If you haven't seen it yet, it's so worth it.
I don't even know what Clubhouse is, I don't think.
It's one of those platforms like Tim Westwood or DJ Vlad.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay.
All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. Enjoy yourselves.
Have a good night, Maury.
Bye, Maury.
Enjoy dancing naked under the moonlight.
No, not today.
Okay.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's a Whack 100.
Oh.
It's the Whack 100, DJ Academics, 21 Savage, and Rainbow Head.
Oh yeah, he said he was going to violate 21 Savage.
Dude, it's that, yeah, but somehow now it's Whack and 21 are going to fight instead.
Yeah, 21. The 21 Savage is funny though, because that dude, like, I guess he lives in Atlanta or whatever. But then, he talked all that gangster shit and everything, and then all of a sudden, it was when I think when Trump first got in office, when they started deporting motherfuckers, they went to deport his ass, and they found out he's from where? He's British. Like, wait a minute, hold on.
Remember that 22 Savage kid?
Yeah, he was from like Chicago or some shit.
I thought he was Baton Rouge.
Oh, I thought it was. It could have been Baton Rouge. I thought it was Chicago. It could have been Baton Rouge.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah, that stuff. That's why I always make fun of that. Like says, about 50 with the Black Wall Street music stuff.
Yes.
So I've known about that history a long time too.
What was that? They were all reading him. Eminem was it the 9 or the 5? I'm teaching archery, so my mind goes immediately to the 5 fingers of archery. But it's like no, it's the 10 keys of power. You know that book?
48 Laws of Power.
48 Laws of Power. Yeah.
There we go. Now I know what you're talking about.
Law is the best law.
Yeah, and it's just it's just like a modern capitalist makeup of
it's
what Sun Tzu was doing, with the Art of War.
Yep.
Or Machiavelli.
Like I read the book. So like I said, that's the thing is after about like the 5th or 6th or 7th law, you're just like going, okay, this is like Art of War on like steroids.
For stockbrokers.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. It's like the mirroring technique, the 44th one. I was just like, mirroring, that's kind of interesting. But yeah, if you mirror someone, it will trigger them so fast. Just copy what they do all the time.
My God.
So yeah, you can learn some really nasty tools from that book actually, but don't mix it up with that law of one.
Oh God, yeah.
Secret.
Raw.
Like I said, the what is it? Course in Miracles. It's the secret. That's where all that stuff comes from. Not just those two goofballs with their blue chicken stuff.
I call it grocery store occultism.
Yeah.
It's like you're in the grocery store line and like you're looking at People magazine and there's the secret next to you. Like, oh, I can get a Ferrari. I'm gonna put that in the cart.
Oh, the Inquirer, aliens. Yeah. That's
yeah.
So,
yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to hit the road, I think. So yeah, had a good one.
Jolly, it was good to talk to you.
Most uncomfortable.
Bye, Jolly. Good night. Or good day. Sorry.
It's been real, Jolly.
Have a good day working, dear. Don't work too hard.
No chance of that.
Go make my money.
I will. Got you guys.
Peace.
Good night. I this talk tonight, you guys. I am. Like I says, this has been a long time overdue, and like I says, I'm glad that nobody here was too upset about some stuff that happened. Like I says,
no. Yeah. I think it's just that we all it affected us all so deeply, especially, those of us that were on streams with him and we had no idea. And it fucking breaks your heart. You're like, oh.
Well, like I said, that's why it was great. Mysterious Forces Live was one who tweeted out something and I was just blocked and I was like, I can't see that. So she just screenshotted it and retweeted it. And I was like, but it was all the people that were tagged in what I was blocked in. And I was like, wow, there's a lot more people in this thing than I even know about. So yeah. I just kind of shut up and kind of was like, okay, it's none of my business. And I just butted out.
Oh, this was back in the day?
Yeah. This was that's when some other people came to me and we talked about it. And I'm like, no, this happened over in Scotland. And I was like, I got a friend over in Ireland and then a friend of mine in England that, with kids and help out with survivor stuff. I'll give them a ring and see if they can look into it a little bit. And they came back and I was like, yeah, but this is, suicide, blah, 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 nothing. I'm like, okay. So yeah, because that's what I'm saying. 2 years later, I did not expect what Maggie and all them found out today. The way it hit them as hard as it did.
That's terrible. We hounded Davey, and this is before he pissed me off and was lying behind my back, and I had a huge dust up with him over the phone. And then, basically severed ties. But then I would, didn't hear from him for a while. So I felt like I was culpable of maybe him having suicidal ideation or something. It's like the guy was not mentally sound, So it never occurred to me that would be the thing. That's what it was.
I really understand that. Like I said, my best friend and my sister both committed suicide. So yeah. I live with the fear of anyone. Actually, anyone commits suicide that I'm friends with, I feel like I wasn't a good friend to them. So I'm very glad you tried to stick by that person as long as you did.
Yeah, and he lied to us. He gave us different variables of what the actual case was. The ages were very different, and like he just pushed it under the rug, and I was like, oh okay, and we all knew Baz was a piece of shit.
Well, because I'm getting
at that
DMs
point.
for a year going, who's this person? Who's that person? I'm like, where did they come from? Who are you talking about? What chat room is this in? Yeah, I definitely says that's what I'm saying. I hate to say that I've seen people lose their minds over some stuff that I've seen go down online in the last year, but I've literally seen some people lose their minds in the last year.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was just very connected to us, and we all just felt a dark, heat about it. And we were happy that it was just kind of put away. We just figured, Davey's doing his own thing, maybe figuring out his stuff. I never expected to read that,
Yeah, no, like I says, and the whole time, like I says, I'm sitting here, like I says, with Posmo. I just wanted the guy to get help.
Yeah.
These guys, like I said, the thing is, I've watched him get trolled because of stuff around that other stuff too.
Dude, I gotta say, I'm with you on that. I hate it. Like it breaks my heart. And like, people like me and Spooky have been very vocal about like, hey, just leave them the fuck alone. Like these are broken people.
Yeah.
That you're just kind of
and like I said, that's
pushing
what
and inching.
I unsubbed. That's what I did. I just
Yeah.
left all those dudes' chat rooms back then. Like that's what I says. You don't see me in mods and all those people's rooms anymore. Like I says, I was getting trolled just for saying hello in Dark Journalist's chat room by a bunch of people for some stupid reason.
Well, Posmo blocked me like a week or two ago because I was up to my limit, and there's a point where you're like, he couldn't be more antithetical to me. We might have the same struggles in different ways, but like I don't have a safety net. I don't have people like I'm leeching off of. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this. Like, dude, seriously, get help. Like, you're talking crazy. Like,
right.
I never said crazy.
I know he's
never said crazy.
With. I hope he doesn't lose his home.
Yeah.
But
I was like, I kept telling him, stop streaming. This is ruining.
Like I said, that's what I'm saying. As long as people are paying his bills, he's not going to get kicked out. So.
Yeah. And Brett seems to be very like careless with it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
I don't know anything about that stuff. Like, 'cause I don't know much about that stuff at all. I just says there's certain people that I wish I didn't feel sorry for, knowing that there should have been a lot of people around him a couple of years back supporting him getting the recovery he really needed, not testing YouTube theories about recovery, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm hoping now he gets the help he needs. I've seen so many people go through, like I said, this is YouTube drama only. I've seen people go through a lot worse than YouTube drama in life.
Well, and this is one of those that's like, it's not just YouTube drama. This is fucking this guy's real life. Like, everything is crumbling down. And so it's weird to me. I just don't have that inkling to like jeer on somebody that's flipping his show or his streams and like
swinging by just to say hello and trigger the chat room and get them going. I've seen it. Like I said, that's why I stopped going over there, because like I says, I'd go in there just try to figure out stuff that was going on, and I was causing a drama fest. So like I said, that's why I just stopped going. I never got blocked. I just stopped going.
Yeah. Well, I got blocked because I was telling him in the chat, like, you need to listen. I saw the video. We talked. You need to like take Brett's advice, like get help, do this. And he was just like, I don't want to hear it. And he blocked me. But still, all the other people that are making his life, even worse are totally fair game in the comments.
Well, that's one of the where for you, I feel bad for you, because like I said, I know you would like for him to unblock you so you could try to get him the help he needs and be a supporting friend. And that's where
I messaged him, and he never wrote me back because he didn't block me on Twitter.
Okay. Yeah.
I do have a Skype, but I just, it's one of those things. I know when I was in a place like that, I didn't want people to like just edge in and act like they were fucking saviors. It's like, it's not what you need to hear. They need to kind of find it for themselves.
Yeah, definitely. There's a time when you have to let them do it on their own. So definitely I get what you're saying. You know, because the guy needs help, and that's all I know.
Yeah, he really does, and it's like, yeah, it's just super dark to watch. I
It
get
is
it
super
though.
dark.
The guy's a dick. You know, I get it. Like he's got like the silver spoon, you know, thing all over him. Like I get it. Like I know he's easy to dislike. He's so antithetical. I know to me, personally, just as someone that's like just allowed to do this and be left alone without any consequence. You know, I get it, but like that's no. I just like leave it alone, guys. Like everything is just.
I don't think it's fun
making him worse.
or anything to watch someone publicly melt down for the whole world to see. That's what makes
it's the worst.
I don't watch like because one day I wanted to yell at everyone in the chat and say, everyone get off the stream, because then maybe he will stop streaming, because the more you egg him on, the more he stays. But I just find it heartbreaking and not fun to watch someone publicly have a meltdown and lose everything right in front of the whole world to see.
And Jill, we've talked about this. It's like it's about the attention. He's obviously not getting the attention from the person that he lives with. And that person couldn't be more clueless to what he's going through.
Yeah.
You know, it only affects him when, you know, his name is being slandered or something. It's just bad news all around. And if I was going through what I was going through 10, 12, 13 years ago, and there was like YouTube streaming, I probably would have fucking done the same. Because you're crying out for help. You really are.
It really is a cry for help, but he also needs to, like, you know, he needs to want help. We all know this, right? All of us in recovery, you got to want help, but I think it's like the fact that he's still living there and can do whatever he wants. Like, I haven't seen him really have any consequences yet. I know Brett kicked him out supposedly, but
people are easily doxing him. People are easily doxing him because, like, under the guise of, he needs help, and so it's just weird all around. It doesn't feel good. You know, it doesn't feel good.
I've watched this happen to other people like that in different situations, and people will start doing wellness checks if he keeps doing what he's doing online to have, you know, mental health services swing by and do a check on him. And,
or the police.
Well, like I says, I've seen where the cops have shown up to do a wellness check, and the guy that was getting a wellness check, this was in Arkansas a couple of years ago. He's dead, and he shot a cop, and then all the cops killed him, and his girlfriend got wounded in it. What happened? So and he was that guy had mental health issues, but he also was a pillhead. So like I says, that stuff, people think you're going crazy and losing it online, like he's been showing signs of recently. That's what it can escalate from, even what it's at now. So I hope he does chill out online at least.
Yeah. And if you I didn't realize I was even subscribed to his channel until it came up, and I watched old videos of him, and the change is scary. If you watch a video from 5 years, 6 years ago to see him today, it's scary. You can see the decline. It's bad.
No, I'm the first to say too. Like I had personality flaws, or you know, like abandonment issues and all these different issues and traumas that like were just magnified by drug use. Like when you're not on drugs, you still have these issues. You know,
drug addicts are not happy people. Let's face it; they usually do drugs for a reason, because there's something underlying. They're not doing it because they're happy and cheery. That's for sure.
And like I when I saw him, I immediately reached out to him. We talked about, you know, our shared diagnoses. I think he was lying. I don't think he was actually diagnosed with things that I've been diagnosed with. But that's a story for another day. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and not believe him. I'm gonna sit there and just listen to him and, and figure it out. But it seemed like he was definitely deep in the weeds of, taking, uppers he shouldn't have been taking, basically.
Right. I did years in AA, and I'll be the first one to admit I might have stopped, drinking, smoking weed, and doing cocaine. and mushrooms and stuff, but I still was doing a damn hell lot of cigarettes and caffeine when I was sober. So you really just change one addiction for another.
Oh, absolutely.
I still smoke
Yeah.
cigarettes. Like
I do
I
too.
picked that
Well,
habit
I
back
also
up.
still drink.
That's why I said everyone has to find.
Can I just tell you guys, there's very few times in any of these streams where I feel like I'm the innocent one. Just saying.
It's always Jiggy's fault. Jiggy's still right. Don't forget that either.
I am always right. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be, but it just happens that way, you know. But
Jiggy, you and innocent are not synonymous.
when it comes to drug use, absolutely.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Yeah, I'm talking about like the topic of conversation.
Is Robin a drug, Jiggy?
Is she? I don't know what she did back in the day. Actually, shit, Robin might have been at Woodstock for all we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you remember, Jiggy's very new to the drug scene.
Yeah, absolutely am.
That's right. Well, you
Even
were
weed.
like, yeah, you always had you. I mean, like you come from a profession where you had to be very aware of people doing such things. You know.
Yeah.
So I get it.
It was few and far in between, and then it helped put my brain back together.
Easy.
And then I've done some psychedelics, and it's been cool. I'll do them again.
I'm supposed to go to Washington State and do an
That doesn't ruin your life.
ayahuasca with a tribal elder. So.
You gonna do some ayahuasca? You said.
Where in Washington?
My buddy's in Clallam.
Okay.
So.
That's cool. Yeah, there's I love that. There's a lot of tribal energy here.
Psychedelics.
I work with like Parks and Recreation, and it's beautiful.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I miss the Northwest. To be honest with you, I miss that time out there.
Psychedelics are one drug I have not done.
Really, Jill?
You've never done
Seriously, I've done a whole bunch, but no psychedelics.
No mushrooms.
No mushrooms, no acid, none of that stuff.
Wow, it must be just like a cultural, like
it
coastal
scared me.
thing.
Other shit didn't scare me, but I had plenty of friends that were doing acid, mushrooms, mescaline, all that all the time. But that scared me for some reason, hallucinations. But I was okay with other drugs, though. So go figure.
Love mushrooms, but ayahuasca, like says the peyote ceremonies. My friend's like, "Hey, you did it. You gotta go puke to get." And I'm like, "Okay, you have to puke to get off." No, I'm not.
Yep, because it's the puking that helps it.
Yeah,
like, that's what makes it work. Yeah.
So I was like, "Man, I'm not really down for that," but I did one sweat lodge, so yeah, they're kind of interesting.
I did too. Oh my God, that was like a come to Jesus moment, and I say that jokingly because Jesus had nothing to do with it. But I did a sweat lodge in the Navajo Reservation of Arizona, one of them.
Very
and
good.
I came out crawling out. There was an Ouroboros, and like I felt like I felt a snake out of me, and like talked to my friend about recent drug issues I've had, and he was like, "You just let it go. You just let it go. Just keep going. Just let it go." Of course I didn't at that time, because that's the dark nature of the addiction.
Addiction sucks.
No, it says I can't be around. It says the cocaine and like definitely like methamphetamines. If I even see it, I gotta leave the room because so many people around me got so.
Oh God, yeah.
So yeah.
Also, like who has time for meth anymore? I'm like, fuck, man, I gotta be somewhere Monday morning at 6 o'clock.
Come to Oklahoma, dude. It's so bad here. It's like you go to Walmart and you're just like, and all the people in there, it's just like, I mean, it's sad to go to a Walmart near me because it's like half the people are normal, everyday people, but then the other ones are like they're weed out. You can just tell they're fucking in la land, fucking trying to get their hookup, and it's just weird. And I feel so bad for some of these people around here because you can tell they want help. It's just they're so needing their fixes.
Yeah. It's that's like dark arts to me, is when you're sitting around in this like carpeted fucking 1-bedroom apartment and there's a fucking shitty couch they found off the street and on this fucking glass table from the 1980s, and they're cutting up meth. I'm like, okay, I know how this is gonna go. We're good.
Nothing worse than watching the sun come up. No one knew we were going to be out soon.
That's
It
the
depends
thing.
on why you're watching the sun come up.
No, when you've been doing cocaine all night long, it's not a good when the sun's
I
coming
would
up.
know
It's
nothing
not
about
that
that.
feeling.
That's when you go get that Xanny bar and start playing video games until you pass.
Straight up. Yeah. Like that was like, okay, let's down the Old English. Real
Oh
quick.
no, for me that was do a line and go get your waitress outfit on and go serve people food. Long time ago.
Do you remember the
Yeah.
Nixons?
The what?
The Nixons?
Like the oh, you mean no, I don't.
There's a band I kicked out of my apartment one night when I was
Oh, like the punk band?
Sister was their only song. I remember them singing for some reason. They were a down south band for a while, a couple one-hit wonder songs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, fucking my buddy.
I mean, that just sounds like a punk band.
Oh, it was a concert, great show. Fucking did a few lines after the show with the band. We were hanging out at this apartment. My buddy invited him over to fucking play video games and smoke weed at my place. I remember taking 2 Valiums to go to bed.
Yeah.
My buddy at 7 a.m. is jumping on bed. Let's go, Nick. They go out to the park and smoke a joint. I'm like, motherfucker, get out. Threw everyone out, threw the whole entire band out of my house. I was like, motherfucker, don't wake me up after I just fell asleep.
Man, in like Colorado, it was all around me. It's funny. It was COVID. You know, I spent COVID in Denver, and I helped build this venue. Our first live show was on March 13th, which was the day. It was Friday the 13th. It's the day they announced that it's a national emergency. COVID is. So a lot of people didn't show up, and we had to close down for 3 months. So what the fucking venue did was go undercover and do Twitch stream DJ sets. And I was like, I can't be a part of this. Because, like, we'd be in the, like, kitchen. And they're like, hey, you want a hit of this? I'm like, is it ketamine? Is it cocaine? Is it, like, I can't do this. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I heard because of the COVID stuff that all those underground things actually made a ton of money by the private.
Oh, they did well. They fucking did it. They survived. They're still a bar.
Right.
You know, there's still a venue because of it. But man, we had this pyromaniac. They just got this is the funniest story. There is this woman that just got let out from the county jail or the city jail. And there's like video footage. She goes to the bar and she finds the grease trap and just starts lighting pizza boxes on fire, trying to blow up the venue. And like, I go to work and bartend the venue, and there's cops there. I'm like, Mary, circle around. I don't know what's happening. Circle around. I don't want to be dropped off yet. And then I finally get out, and it's like, yeah, there was a pyromaniac. They got released from the jail, and they're trying to blow up the bar. And so we're just talking to the cops. Well, that's Denver. Yeah,
that is definitely Denver.
Holy shit. That place. Yeah.
I've never been to Denver.
I almost want to.
Yeah, don't go to Denver.
I'm thinking about going up to Colorado Springs next weekend.
Colorado Springs not bad.
Really?
Colorado Springs is a bit it's a bit Christianized.
Oh,
Like,
for what he'd be going for, it'd be very interesting. It would be really
Uplifting, ascension, light worker type of thingies.
Sure.
Get me a
So,
picture of Mr. Goody Two
so
Shoes.
when I lived in Denver, all that shit was around. Guy even tried to post me.
I can't say anything. I have a friend that lives in
And I
Boulder.
was like, I'm good. I get on my birthday, after turning down the offer to work in their video production department, they sent me a mug saying, thanks, we'll be here.
Did you go up there and tour the place and try to get on with them?
No.
Okay.
No, they post me off of LinkedIn.
Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm an idiot and I put my, podcast on LinkedIn.
Well,
they're like, oh, metaphysical.
You do good music, so again, you got to get out there. You got to put yourself out there with music, dude. So.
Yeah, but like with that was, I was working as a freelance writer forever, and they kind of pushed me for video production work because I've done that in the past, and you know, I gave my resume. I was like, oh, I'm interested. And it's funny. That's around the same time, like, I met, you know, Sam, Davey, and everybody. And I kind of talked to them. I was like, what is Gaia? Like, I don't understand. They're like, no. You know? So I denied it. And I still get gifts sent to me.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just my.
Yeah. I got a mug every year, a different kind of mug that just has their logo on it. Like, come back when you're
Every
ready. I
year?
was like, no, I wasn't ready.
Cool.
Yeah, they still do it.
We should do something fun with those.
Oh, I might have it. We moved.
Careful, you don't want to piss them off.
I don't know if I.
You can piss them off.
Yeah. So, another funny story is with Gaia is I talked to my father. So my father had an interview to do a show with Gaia, and he's like, nope, don't fucking do it. Jay Widener is a fucking asshole.
Whoa.
He doesn't work there anymore.
No, he did at the time. And he was like, he said something about like women to my dad, which is funny.
Oh.
And said something about like, you know, I just feel like humans or like males are the superior race. My dad was like, all right, it's nice to meet you.
That's Jay. That's Jay.
He means he believes white males.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
His wife's tribe is a special tribe. We'll say.
But that's how interconnected it is in Colorado. That's how crazy it is.
No, I know.
Like I moved to Denver and I'm looking for work and they're fucking trying to poach me because, you know, I do a podcast and stuff. So it was interesting. And then all that shit to come out later, like I didn't know anything about the Corey Good stuff. I don't watch Gaia. I don't fucking know. I'm like, cool, they like metaphysics? Let's check it out. You know?
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
When the termination of those two from there and the lawsuit happened, it was quite interesting. But that lawsuit settled too, though, with Patty.
Which
Patty
one?
Greer,
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
the crop circle person.
Yep.
Crop circle person.
Well, that's what she made her shows were about, with crop circles.
Yeah.
And she was part of that whole gems thing. Huh?
It's such a shit show. Gaia is such a shit show. I remember getting ads for it being like, you know, you might be Atlantean if you have this blood. And I was like, yeah.
The RH negative stuff.
I'm I should probably leave. Yeah. I'm going to see myself out. Thanks,
I'm
guys.
a Bostonian.
Yeah.
All right,
if you have RH negative blood,
you're probably.
Thanks, Jiggy.
It's over.
Hey, thanks, guys. It was a great talk, and you know, much love to everyone.
Much love to you, brother.
Bye, guys.
Talk to you soon.
Talk later.
Avita Zen, aloha, adios, arrivederci, do svidania. Come on, I'm missing some. Help me out here.
Adios.
Sayonara.
Adios.
Sayonara. I didn't say adios? That's weird.
Buenas noches. No, is that good morning or good night?
No. That's buenos noches is that's right. All right, that's it. Go to bed. Goodbye.
Bye.
Y'all still here? Can I go to sleep? Mel, no one cares about my sleep. All right, kids. See you on the flip side. It's been real.